Yo, everybody, what is up? What is up? Listen, this is a very exciting time for me, for the team. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yo, what's up, Gothic? Firefly. Random. Listen, I know you guys can hear them. Can you guys hear me in the stream?
Yes. I just replied to you. I said, "Duh."
Oh, okay. No, Tackman's just being funny. All right, so anyways, guys, very exciting time. Tonight's our very first ever podcast. We're calling it the ChillCast, Team Arctic, Chill Zone. What is up? What is up, man? Look at all you guys. Guys, thank you very much. Yo, we got Cryptic Reality, we have X-Rated Sinister, and we got Hesse Hess on the microphone with us tonight as well. We're going to discuss the do's and don'ts of streaming. For some of you guys that are just getting into streaming or want to consider it, hopefully you guys will hear some of the stuff that we say, take into consideration. Whatever works for us might not work for you guys. So please don't sit there and take everything that we say and turn it into yours, because what works for us might not work for you guys. But hopefully you guys enjoy yourself. So X, guys, what's up?
What up? What up, Chill Zone?
Hesse, how are
What's
you
up?
tonight?
I'm doing all right.
Cryptic, what's going on, buddy?
Same old, bro. You know,
Same old,
chilling
same
with
old.
you and the homies and chilling with the Chill Zone.
Man, this is pretty exciting, ain't it? We're live. We got 19, 20
Yeah.
viewers. Yo, I've never had this many viewers on Twitch. Like, let's go, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, hey, let me ask you guys a question, right? This is going to really kick off this whole do's and don'ts of streaming, if you guys are new. And this is a simple question, all right? Just a yes or a no. X-Rated, do you enjoy playing video games?
I 100% enjoy playing video games.
Hesse, do you enjoy playing video games?
100% yes.
Cryptic?
Why are you even asking me?
The first
I
thing...
play with you guys all, even on games I just like. I play with you guys.
Exactly, because you love just video games, right? The game may irritate you, but you're having fun with the people that you're doing it with, and you're enjoying it because, again, you just love video games, right? They take you somewhere. Yo, Gutter Punk Press says, thank you for that sub. So that's basically my first thing to really start off this podcast. No matter what's going on with the stream, whether or not you're having viewers, no viewers, your OBS is acting up, or you don't even simply just have the overlays that you want and that's holding you back, get on and enjoy the games that you enjoy. That's the biggest thing that I can say, right? Don't get on, if you're not a Call of Duty player, but that's like one of the highest viewed games, don't get on that and expect, that you're going to have fun and pull in. People's going to watch you and feed off that. And if you're not having a good time with that game, they're going to see that. And it's a turnoff to a lot of people. It really is. What do you think, X?
I would agree. I mean, if you're not enjoying, and it's going to be obvious if you're not, while you're on camera especially, if you're not enjoying the content you're playing or you're just flat out sick of it, try to switch to something else, because the people that are going to be inside your stream watching are not going to want to watch somebody that's throwing a fit the whole time or somebody that just looks miserable.
I agree. What about you, Hess? Do you think playing the games that you enjoy the most should be your number one priority, or do you think that you should jump ship and go to the most viewed games and hope that you're going to get a lot of followers off that and viewers?
I would say I would just want to try the game out,
Understandable.
even if I don't like it.
Right. What about you, Cryptic? And,
In a way.
and Cryptic said it best. Like, he don't play Halo. He hates Halo, but he plays it with us.
Like, okay, so
Yeah.
my point of view on this very specific question would be, like, I've streamed games that people don't like.
Right.
I play Path of Exile, and I still had people coming in. I played Destiny. I know a lot of people dislike Destiny. You know what I mean?
I played it.
I play Call of Duty with you guys all the time. I play Halo with you guys. Sure, I get really ragey at times on Call of Duty, with their servers and
I think
whatever other
does.
issues they all have. Path of Exile I enjoy, when I do play.
Right.
But a lot of people ain't gonna take to that because it's not PvP. Halo, I'm not a big fan of Halo itself, but I'm there with you guys because supportive. Give you guys that extra teammate. And it's fun when I play with you guys, Like,
Yeah. I mean,
and
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I agree.
It might be utter bullshit half the time, with people being in cars and thinking it's a fucking derby. like we still have fun, you know.
Right.
We joke with one another and whatnot. So
Yeah,
man,
I mean, like
play. Like the best way to word it is, if and it's been said by you and X both, and Hesse. If you're not enjoying it, people are gonna notice it. The best thing to do is play the games that you enjoy, and once you build your following based off of that game, maybe you'll find out that they have interest in other games that you enjoy as well, and you can branch out even further, or whatever. So always play what you want to play. Don't let other people's opinion completely decide where you go with your channel. That is your channel. That is your baby, and it's strictly up to you who decides when and what you play. So enjoy it.
Yep. And to add to that, I really, me personally, because I play a lot of multiplayer, player versus player. I also have more fun with the people that I play with. Getting on. Everyone knows this. This is not like a secret fact. Randoms, playing with randoms on Call of Duty just fucking sucks. Like, oh my god. But I have more fun when I'm teamed up with people that I play with every day. We talk every day, because I could say something that would just go totally sideways to a random, and know that you guys are picking it up. You know what I mean? So like Halo, like me personally, I never played Destiny, but if I ever got it installed on my hard drive, I would play it with you, because who better way to learn it from, than someone that plays it a lot. Why go and play that random?
Well, like to go off of that, like another thing that really impacts like streams,
right feed, right,
and specific to like like you were just saying, like playing with people that know the game, like that's very beneficial as well.
Right.
And like, for example, with Destiny, like I have 170 plus days on Destiny 1 and 2 combined. Like I basically lived, sleep, work, eat, breathe, and play again.
Right.
Like. For a lot of other people, it's Call of Duty. For a lot of other people, it's Battlefield and so forth. But playing with people that know the game when you're first trying to learn a game is very beneficial. One, you gain a knowledge of the game. Two, the audience that you're streaming to also gains knowledge of that game as well.
Correct.
Which is very beneficial on both ends. You know what I mean? Like right there. Like if somebody in your chat doesn't understand a concept that you're pulling in a game because somebody taught you how to do something, you can always just be like, all right, well, this person in my party understands this, so why don't I let them explain it to you? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Like, 1 second, my headset decided to start beep at me. Give me 1 second,
good, bro.
guys. Sorry, chat. This decided to start going boo boo on me. I'm gonna plug it in real quick just so it could start charging. How's everybody in the chat tonight? Like, you guys are amazing. Alright, now I'm back. Hey, Hesse, tell me, like, what got you into streaming? Like, what inspired you? What made you wake up one day and be like, I want to do this?
I think I was sitting on the couch one day and I was bored. So I decided to stream on Twitch for one day. And it was by far the worst thing I ever did at first. But then I went to Mixer, and then I met everybody, and then it just became like a thing for me. Like I wake up in the morning, I would wake up, stream, play all day. I would only sleep 4 hours because all I would do was dream and sleep, sleep and dream about playing and streaming.
And then wake up and repeat.
Wake up and repeat, exactly. It was like a chore.
Right.
Not like a chore. It was like a job, basically.
So you didn't have like anyone that you knew that did it, or you didn't have like any kind of influence?
No, I just started doing it by myself.
Okay.
Really.
Right on.
Like
right on.
Like my mom always had video cameras around me ever since I was like a kid. Like one of those big ones you had on the shoulder, like all grown up and stuff. So one day she wanted to put the old VHSs on DVD, and I learned how to do it just by watching YouTube videos and stuff. But then I wanted to become a streamer because I seen other
I don't know who it was that actually inspired me to actually start streaming. I just knew people could make money off it.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do it.
Yeah, see, I mean, like me, when, me growing up, not growing up, but I'll say like 4 years ago, right? I got kids, and most of the parents here, they'll understand when I say this, we never understood why our kids were watching other kids play toys or play play video games online. Like,
Yeah,
I
get that
didn't
question all the time.
understand it. I was like, my kids were watching this one YouTube channel, and all they do is play with, like, board games and toys. And I was like, this just doesn't make sense. My generation, I grew up, I was born in 85, right? Mother's Day, to be exact. But I think
I'm so sorry.
right. No, seriously, though. But, I grew up going to my friend's house, and I couldn't sit there and watch them play video games. Like, it was just one of those things. Like, if I'm going to your house and you're playing a video game, you better have a controller or playing a game. Or, no, you better have a second controller and play a game that's 2 players. I'm not going to sit there. I can't sit there and watch someone play.
I'm gonna say the game that I always played was Madden.
Madden, see, I didn't get into Madden until, like, late, and I'm not even really into Madden. Man, I remember spending most of my time playing ESPN 2K. I think that's what it was. TackMan knows it. TackMan knows it. Like, we played the hell out of it. ESPN 2K 5, I think it was. TackMan. But, X-rated. Is he there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, what got you into streaming? I mean, was there any influence in your life, or, was it just one of those things where you woke up and said, I'm going to
No, it was more on the lines of, I used to watch streams a lot, like, especially when I was at work, and I would get bored, and if there was a game that I wanted to play that I knew I had at home, to get my fix, I'd go and, like, watch people that were playing it on Twitch or, Mixer or whatever platform they're streaming on. And just kind of like made me start thinking, because then I ran into, I'll give 2 shout outs. I ran into a partner named Invicta, and then also Duke, and really got to know their communities and stuff, and just kind of pushed me, man, like, getting to know all these people and stuff, and watching how much fun they were having on stream and joining in with it really made me want to get into it. So, and the wife talked it out, and she agreed, wanted to let me give it a shot, and it's probably the best thing I've done a long time, because it brought me to this community. It's brought me to Team Duke Stars. I've met a lot of people through this. We play on the daily, as you guys know. We're always on Call of Duty and stuff. Before then, it was just me and Coach that played, and if I didn't have Coach, I didn't really play, because, like you said, playing with randoms on games is very frustrating. It's just flat out annoying. But I feel like we all, like, no matter what game we're playing, whether it's Halo, Call of Duty, Rogue Company, Hyperscape, we find a way to make it fun. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what got me into streaming, was just, communities, like seeing how much they grow and how much everyone's into it. And I don't think a lot of people understand, because I used to be one of those people too that was like, who the hell wants to watch somebody play a game all day, like, when you could play it yourself?
Right.
But it's more than that. And if people saw it and saw how much we're all growing together and having fun together, I think they would think twice about it.
Right. And that's the thing now. You just said, some people watched it and just didn't understand it. I'll be honest, I was one of those people. I didn't understand, what streams was. Back when Justin TV was, before, I guess, all right, forgive me if I'm wrong, but Twitch used to be Justin TV, right? It was the name of the very first platform. And TackMan, now that he just joined the party, he knows a lot about it, because he even tried to get me on that with game battles, back on the old Call of Duty, the original Modern Warfare. So, Cryptic, what about you, man? What inspired you? What got you into streaming?
Okay, so maybe I had to start the story with a disclaimer.
With a disclaimer.
Yes, a very, very intelligent disclaimer. If there's anyone under the age of 18 has not graduated high school and such, whatever I'm about to say, do not take this as advice. This is bad. Don't do this.
Parental
All right.
warning.
Right.
100% pure bad. Don't do. Stay in fucking school, okay?
Dude, I've had
I
a
was a
lot
very
of fun
bad
with Tony Hawk. Feet.
high school student. Whether it was detentions, constant, suspensions, ISS, OSS,
Right.
If you guys don't know what ISS is, it's in-school suspension, out-of-school suspension is OSS. I'd skip school. Some of my friends would skip school. We'd all go back to my house, and we'd play the old school like WWE game. Like Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown vs. Raw, so forth.
Yeah.
And we'd
yeah.
hold
I
tournaments.
remember those.
Like tournaments with just us as friends, and getting I think this played a big factor into it, and I could be wrong, but being there and being like the top person at the game out of all my friends, and having everyone sitting there watch me whoop everyone's ass was just very entertaining to me.
That's good.
So I think that played a big factor.
Right.
But I've always been big into video games, and for the longest time, MW3, Black Ops 2, and Ghosts and such like that. Like in that brief, few years of COD, before they went all futuristic and shit. Like I really paid attention to the pro scene. Was a
Right.
big fan of Optic Gaming and Nadeshot at the time. In fact, I actually got into a game. I don't know if I still have the clip anywhere. With Mbos and Nadeshot that were both on TeamArctics. They were in a pub.
Yeah, that
I
was
went
a
against
team I
them. I
heard
actually
a lot
got
of.
I got a few kills on them, not even just their team, like them.
Right.
And then I started making some YouTube videos and such a while back. I did a lot of Ghost like game battle kind of shit, and I think the YouTube aspect kind of really helped me see that peeps come look. Maybe I could actually do streaming at some point when I got better equipment and everything.
Right.
And I think that just kind of steamrolled at some point, into it. But
See,
that's the best explanation I can try to
that's kind of
put out there.
similar. That's kind of similar to me. Like, not the streaming thing, but where we all started at. I started on YouTube as well, but mine wasn't gaming. Tackman's pretty much the only one that's probably in the community that knows this. But I had a whole other YouTube channel 2 years prior to leading up to streaming. And honestly, what we are doing right now, this podcast, I really think the reason that we're doing this right now is because of everything that I did in the past, right? I've made conspiracy theory videos, talked politics, religion, all, I guess, crazy, right? Yeah. I did that like 2 years ago. And I think all that stuff kind of got me comfortable, speaking into a microphone, being on camera, speaking my mind, because honestly, like if I didn't do that venture first, I don't know if I'd be here. You know what I mean? So, like, in a sense, starting off on YouTube, even though they were two totally different contents, gotta give it to that, I mean, that's my opinion. Yeah, Tackman, I was just getting ready to ask your opinion. But really quick, man, welcome to the podcast. And congratulations on affiliate, dude. Like, that's fucking major.
100% Tack, man. Congrats, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. All right, so Tackman, yeah, go ahead and if you have anything to say back to what we just talked about. If you don't, why don't you go ahead and just jump in and tell us, what got you, wanting to do this, content creator, streaming, be anywhere in the business. And when I say that, guys, I'm talking to all of us because we're all streamers. But every single one of us that does this, whether or not you're making videos on YouTube, you're streaming, even to the viewer. Everyone in the whole streaming industry, you guys are a vital part to it. It doesn't matter if you're a streamer or, someone that's just taking clips, taking music and putting it in montage. It doesn't matter if you just get on and open tabs for us. Every single everybody is a part of this machine. Everybody. The people that's sitting in the chat right now, like, they're a vital part to the streaming industry. Even if they don't stream. Tackman, what's your thoughts on that?
No, like how you got comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But before that.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Alright.
There you
I'll
go.
take you back.
There you go. I can hear you a little bit better.
Okay. We'll take you back before that. What about recording?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I mean, you're...
The music we used to make.
Yeah, and putting it out there and then not worrying about what other people thought of hearing our voices behind music. I guess you could say that. I guess I can throw a little bit of credit that way.
Like, you know, like, that broke the shell, and then, like, how you... gaming. I don't know, I picked up Halo 2, you know the story. Because you were there, I got you hooked on.
Mm-hmm.
And then we found out we can go live. Then when we were too broke to pay for X-Link Kai, XBC,
Oh my God, that was, you want to talk about being in bad ways. you being addicted. Listen, like, we pioneered online gaming, right? You know, our generation did. Being on Xbox Live for the first time playing Halo 2, right? My Xbox probably stayed on for like 72 hours straight, you know, every fucking weekend. It was that bad. But sitting there thinking about it, you know, when you're at that age and you get that bug where you want to play, you know, and you play it so much that when you go to sleep and you close your eyes and your picture you running through lockdown with a fucking energy short, hunting down Covenant, you know, that's when you know that you play too much. And then the internet goes out and desperate times set in. You know, like, it was almost like it was crack at that point. You know, like, we had to be online playing with other people. But man, that was so bad because how many modded
Good old
lobbies?
days.
It was the good old days. I mean, you had, you know, Xbox Live was just starting up. PlayStation 2 was just kind of starting up their whole online services. You know, Nintendo wasn't nowhere on the online yet. You know, PC had online games. You know, I played before I went to Xbox Live. Do you guys know the old style Warcraft games? Not World of Warcraft, but the old ones. You know, like where you have to build your village. Yeah, okay, so Age of Empires, sort of like that, but it's Warcraft, where you have to build your village and all that. Well, I played that online. I had Warcraft 2, and they had the battle chest, and that was to Blizzard.net, right? And you log into their servers. So that was the first time I ever played online games, and I loved it. But then when I found out that it was on console, I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. So when you drop internet or, you know, internet outage or your parents forget to pay the internet or, you know, something happens, what do? You go, you get... how did we do it, Tech Man? How was it? I mean, that's right, when your subscription went... You know, got to think, we was 15, 16-year-old kids. We didn't have money. Our parents didn't understand the whole concept of paying for a live subscription every month. There were times where we went with no Xbox Live.
Yeah, so that's that workaround. I found that shit. We would always play, like, offline.
Yeah, okay,
But,
so...
I remember taking, like, VHS tapes and recording my footage through it, like... I have one still here. I think the name on it is like Bloodlust or shit like that. My name at one point.
Yeah.
But, just like how we had the clans and shit and...
No, Fighter Jet, they're not. They're nanny racers.
I do graphic design.
Right, yep. TACman makes designs for TeamArctics.
Misty said, link those consoles. That's the old school.
Yeah.
Shout Crip because he made this one right here that we're watching.
Yeah. The
thanks,
same.
Weezy.
Well, no. I was getting to that. Again,
Sorry,
TACman
makes
makes.
easy for me to roll into that.
Hey, listen. Fair. To be fair, if you guys look very closely on Henry's arm, Henry went and got a tattoo last night. He got drunk. Had a good old time. He had a good old time with Cryptic. He's waking up this morning wondering, like, what the hell did I do?
Bro, that happened like a week ago, man. Come on.
Oh, man. So, Like, yeah, okay, Xbox. What was it called again?
What X?
XB Link or X? I can't remember, dude.
X-Link
We're
High.
talking about 17,
X-Link
18
High.
years ago.
Yeah. Well, we recorded music on it 'cause come on, that's how old we are.
Oh man, those karaoke machines with the one headset or the one microphone with 5 dudes
And
trying
then
to spit,
how-
like that shit sucked.
And then how we figured
Screaming
out
in
how
it
to-
like.
Oh man,
But then we figured
it
out,
was-
like, I figured out how to get it from the karaoke machine to the PC. I remember that, because we had a little karaoke machine, recorded all our shit. And the thing that pissed us off the most was, like, there was, like, 5 of us doing a song. If that 4th person fucked up, we had to do it all
we had
over
to start. We had to rewind the whole tape and start the track all
And then
over.
everybody would fuck up.
It would always
Like-
happen on the last person too.
Yeah.
And
Like,
all
you
4
son of
people
a
would
bitch.
get. Everyone would get through their verses until that last person. Like the pressure was always on that last
Yeah, it was-
person, and they would just
yeah.
come in and be like, "Oh fuck!" You'd hear the whole squad just like, "What the fuck?" So again,
But I think
tackling.
that's what, like, led into it all. That's just what I'm saying. Sorry, off subject.
No. I remember back in the day. Again, like I said it earlier, you was trying to get me on that whole Justin TV back before Twitch was Twitch. And
Yeah.
what did I tell you? Like, dude, I don't understand it. I don't think this is going to take off. I don't think, our generation, we grew up as kids playing like Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Our parents were telling us, you need to get off that game and spend more time on your education. You can't make money in. There's no career in playing video games. Well, here we are, 25 years later. Like,
Get me now.
shit, I'm making some good money.
I just played a video game. Don't sit too close to the TV.
Yeah. So, anyways, before we go on to the next subject, does anyone have anything else that they wanted to jump into? You started off on the Atari 2600. Holy cow. Okay,
Actually,
yeah, I've had the Atari.
Yeah, Rec. I was just gonna say, what was the first system you guys ever played? In what game, if you could?
My first system, it was the original Nintendo, and it was Excitebike.
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Regular Nintendo.
I remember Battletoads. Yeah.
Yo,
I was
they
on
came
the
out with a new
regular
one.
Nintendo.
It's on Game
Yeah.
Pass.
I seen that,
coming out
Hex.
soon.
I seen that. Cryptic, what was your first console and game you've ever played?
Oh, mostly.
My
I'm
first
sorry.
console
Or-
was
no, it
the
was
Super
any-
Nintendo NES, and the very first game, and I very distinctly remember playing this with my mom when I was like 3, and that was Super Mario Brothers World.
Oh, I've had so much fun times with those games. That Super
I like
Mario
the Duck
game.
Hunt.
Duck Hunt was fun, but I got kind of bored with it. I liked Marble Madness. You guys remember that one for the original Nintendo? We used the little marble, and you had this like little maze that you had to navigate through.
Yeah, but I feel like why do I feel older? Because like, mine was like Pong and Chopper, Atari like Jaguar or something. The one that had like the wooden base.
I kind of did it backwards. Like, I had a Nintendo growing up, and I think I was like 8 or 9 when I first played Atari. And I thought it
Remember
sucked.
the hookup? Do you remember the hookup?
Wasn't
Back of the TV?
Yeah, the coax, right? No, that was before.
You had to screw that one like
Yeah,
part in.
they looked like the old school analog antennas, where you had to screw the
Yes.
2 screws into the back of it like you're grounding wire.
Yeah.
That shit was
And it had to
crazy.
be on
RF,
channel 3
all right.
or 4. Yes.
Yep, RF adapters. Yes, Rick. That's just crazy. So, again, guys, I know we're talking about the streaming do's and don'ts, but you guys see how these conversations were just evolving and like off topic. So, would you guys, all right, being like a new streamer to the scene, right? Let's say your first stream that you ever watch, it's probably like one of these big name streamers, right? Ninja, Dr. Disrespect, Shroud, PewDiePie, they got thousands of viewers. Tim the Tatman, thousands of viewers. Their chat's going nuts, and you think that just getting in front of a camera, the microphone, and the game people think that they're just going to hit it big quick. Like, they think that this is a quick revenue or a quick way to get famous or try to make some real money. Do you guys agree with that? Like, you have more people in the community. All right, the community's not the right word for me to say. That's trying to get into these communities, right? When they're first starting and their whole mindset. I'm going to tell you right now, my mindset is way different than when it is when I first started. Way different. You know, I've had to learn a lot. I've got knocked down a lot, you know, rebuilt a lot. It did not go the way that I anticipated. Would you guys agree or disagree or anything?
I would agree to the extent, yes. Looking at all the big time streamers and stuff, I feel like that's the one thing that you really don't want to do is look at their viewership, and especially if you plan on streaming, because it's going to put you in a negative like view of it. Because you know, we benefited from meeting each other. You know what I mean? Like we all kind of do our best to get around to view everybody's stuff. There's other people out there that are trying to start from square one, and you know, they look at their viewership and they focus on it, and they may only have one viewer and sometimes none.
Yep.
And you know, I just think with the big streamers like that, never should you focus on their viewership. If anything, you know, kind of just focus on like how they built their brand. Like, what are things that you've noticed from them that they do that maybe you want to do in your own way? Like, just kind of do that, because again, the viewership thing, man, it puts you in such you know, a negative light, pretty much. Like, you're constantly focused on it, and then it makes you not want to stream.
All right. Now, Gothic Princess, she's in the chat saying that we're making her feel super young right now. So, I'm sorry, Gothic. Rex says, if you look at big-time streamers... Listen, Rex, Gizmo, he just said something. I agree 100% with him. If you look at big-time streamers, they have put a lot of time and years to build what they have.
Yeah.
You know, a lot. Like, it's really like... So, I said it a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago, in TeamArctics Discord and Team Duke Stars. If you're not willing to social network, eat, sleep, game, repeat, you might as well just not even try. Like, it's a grind. And then you throw in real life stuff on top of it. Like, it's very, like, it's a hard thing to get into, guys. You know, it really is. Cryptic, do you have anything to add to that?
What is the whole question again? Sorry.
Oh my Jesus.
No, I feel crip.
No. We're talking about like how
Dude,
how some
we
of
went
these.
from what video game did you start on? What console? To music videos, to big streamers, to
That's like
this,
me
and then
losing
back, and
Tonkin.
then
Hey, listen. Like I said, I like this podcast. I
Like,
know.
it's
I know.
always
With all
gonna
of
go
us,
sideways.
with all of us, like again, I wrote key points to try to keep us on focus. But I know that these conversations are going to be so elaborative that we're going to like. Look, we're already at 40 minutes, right? What did I say? We're going to do this podcast for an hour. We're not even a quarter way done with the content that I want to talk about. Like, seriously, I hope you guys are here for the duration, because I really see us going past the 1 hour mark. Like, we might hit, you know, an hour and a half, 2
we're going
hours,
past
easy. But that's
Right,
okay.
so-
I mean, like, I love doing this.
in retrospect to what you guys were more recently commenting about, like big streamers. I don't think it's a bad idea to pay attention to their viewership. I also don't feel that it's a bad idea, like X-Rated said, to watch the way that they build their brand, watch the way that they, you know, have evolved and everything, because that kind of gives you the mindset, you know, and the knowledge behind knowing how to perfect it and how to get to that point.
Right.
However, the biggest thing with watching the viewership and their numbers and their subscription, you know, all this stuff, isn't that it can be negative to your mindset. I think it's more the person's own, like, natural habits mentally that plays the biggest factor of all of that. Weezy,
Yeah, I can
Tag,
agree with
everyone. We went over these psychology aspects, what becomes habit, how things become habit, and everything, in our own off-stream conversations and everything. I think that's the biggest factor to every bit of this, is it's the psychology and the mentality behind each individual. And, like, okay, if you go to, like Wheezy, he said it just not long ago, don't pay attention to the viewership. You go to X-Rated, he's going to tell you don't pay attention to the viewership. If you go to, Duke and TDS, he's going to tell you don't pay attention to the viewership. If you go to probably Tim the Tapman, and if he ever seen your comment and would reply, he'd probably say the same thing. I disagree with that. And like I said, it's because it's about knowing how to contradict your own brain's patterns to keep it in a place where you can learn and grow from it, from seeing that. Not just, oh shit, he has 30 million viewers right now. I'll never make that.
You know what?
Or I'm going to get it in 2 days. Like, it comes down to the individual, if you ask me.
One thing like I want to say to elaborate on, just what you said, try not to be stuck in one mindset. Because you're going to make repeated mistakes. Sometimes you might have repeated successes, but more likely you're going to have more repeated mistakes. And then you're going to more so be upset with the world instead of taking action, or accountability for yourself. Always be willing to evolve. All right, don't get stuck in this mindset to where, what you see is what you get for the whole duration of my career. Be willing to take an idea and build off that. When I first started streaming, it was just, the chill zone. Actually, I used to name my streams, before it was the chill zone, it was just, hey, come chill. And that evolved to the chill zone. And then I rocked that for like a year. And then I created, to get into the details, I actually joined Team Duke Stars. Lady Duke reached out to me right before my father passed away, and I turned down the whole team aspect. Because I was new to streaming. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know nothing about social networking, doing the social medias, watching other people, following. I didn't understand that. I just wanted to get on a stream. And there was nights where I'd stream for 6, 7, 8 hours, and I'd have 1, maybe 2 viewers, maybe none. There'd be weeks that I'd go without even getting a follower, and I see it happening more and more. All these people that, is starting off at the beginning like that with nothing, and they're given everything. Not given everything, but, we're giving you the community, support, and it's like a one-way street. You know what I mean? Crip, we talked about that earlier. Support, if you want support, if you want people to support you, you have to be able to, return it. We're not saying if one person spends 8 hours in your stream and you're not obligated to spend the next 8 hours in theirs. A little bit goes a far way. It's just a hard concept for a lot of people to get at first, but if you're willing to make changes and willing to open up to the possibilities of what would happen if I did this way, or if I did it that way, and learn and build off that, you're going to be great at this.
Okay, Wheezy, I just want to point out something that was said in the chat. Gutter Puck Princess said, could always throw your name out on commenting on big streamers' games. See, maybe I have a total different opinion in regards to that as everyone else here in the chat, in the party, for the podcast and everything. I feel that is no better than going into someone's stream and basically going like, hey, you should come check out my stream. I'm live now. Like,
That's like a follow for follow.
Promoting.
Yeah. I honestly feel that
Whoa.
that does a lot more harm than it does any good. I feel that there has to be more communication there.
Right.
Like,
They would take, they would look at that and, a lot of streamers will not let you promote your own streams in their chat, right? Not unless you have a streamer that's giving you a shout out and their mods are shouting you out. That's your promotion. right? You don't come into the chat and talk about, hey, yeah, I did this on my stream. Y'all should come check it out. Like, just that's a no. Now if you go in there and you're paying like $5 and you throw someone's name up, like I could see in theory where that would be a good idea, in theory, but I really don't think I think it would do more damage to not only you but to the person that you're trying to advertise for or whatnot. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What about you?
I agree. A lot of sorry, Crip, I didn't mean to cut you off. A lot of the big time streamers, especially, if you go to do that move, 9 times out of 10 they're going to call you out on it, and it's not going to be a good thing. And then a lot of times they'll just straight ban you. A lot of people don't tolerate it because again they look at it as it's disrespectful. You're coming to their stream, you're pretty much advertising yourself, and they've dealt with a lot of these big time streamers. They've dealt with that over the years, and that's why their patience is really thin now, is because they know how it goes and they don't want you taking their viewership. And it's a situation I would definitely avoid. I would just leave it at that.
Right. Now really quick before someone jumps in, Gutter Princess, she just come back and said that mentioned that to play the same game as on your stream. Like, all right, so that's different. If you're talking about, I watch this other streamer and he plays this game, I think that's okay. When I first read that, I was more so looking at it and be like, hey, you should come check out, Wheezy's stream. If you go to like Shroud's stream and be like, yo, check out my boy Wheezy and drop his link in the chat or anything like that, that's when we first read that message, I think that's what my mindset was thinking.
Okay, but
of what you was trying to say.
Wheezy, not to interjecting on that, but if you read the exact wording now, Gutter, you could be coming off the wrong way, and please correct me if that is the case. I would say she, but I don't want to assume if it would happen to be someone other than the original account owners.
I know who it is.
Typing. Mentioned that you play the same game on your stream. Why is that bad? Honestly, for a lot, especially big streamers, like Wheezy and X have already both went over this, but with the amount of years that they've put in, and they see how that kind of goes, if you say, hey, I play this when I stream too,
right,
whatever, that could be taken.
Okay, so Gutter, what you're saying, though. So Gutter's basically asking, a question that just goes, if you want to help yourself grow, by all means, get involved in other streamers' communities. Get in their Discords, talk to them, get them to know you. There's a lot of people, and it's happened to me and X and Cryptic, and I'm sure Tackman as well, and Hesse. There's been people that's come into our streams just to advertise themselves. Not as in they're gonna sit there and talk to us, for 5-10 minutes and then advertise. Because I've had that happen as well. But no, when you're going in there and letting people know who you are and hey, yeah, I stream this game as well, blah blah blah. I think that's okay because that's just you trying to interact with their community. You know what I mean? A lot of people will go in and be like, hey, a lot of people will go in and be like, hey, I play this game too. You should come check me out and drop the link. Without even saying hello or anything. Or saying what's up to any of their mods, or talking to them, that's bad. That's no different.
I fully agree with you on that. There's the difference. If you just come in and go, hey, I play this too when I stream, that's bad. That's an advertisement right there. That's automatic advertisement. All right. If you just do that and then you drop a link, that is very, very bad as well.
See, I agree with what Rex just said.
However,
right.
If you go in and you're chatting with the person, and you're making a bond, and you're getting to know them, and it comes up, hey, do you happen to stream, or if you word it in a way that's not an advertisement, that can also be very good as long as you are still chatting besides just, hey, I play this too.
Right.
And then wait 30 minutes and be like, I stream it too, that's cool, we should play. That could be taken the wrong way.
that we should play.
Now,
Better
offering to
the way-
collaborate with
the-
each other.
offering to collaborate is good if it's done in the right manner.
Right.
Again,
right.
it comes down to much more of like a streaming etiquette. It's a like polite versus being rude kind of thing.
You know, basically, like, the way I look at it is, you know, it goes to networking, and it's common sense, right? You just don't go into someone's stream, and when I say promote yourself, that is just straight blatantly there only to, you know, showcase it. You're a streamer, too.
Yeah, you're calling it.
You're calling it what?
You always give credit to every.
Yeah,
like-
yeah, I
like,
give everybody
check
shout
out their
outs.
stream.
Right.
Yeah, but that's the people that earn respect for that. You got to get to that level, and it's not that hard to get there. Chat with every.
Tac, man, your
Build
mic
upon it.
mic keeps cutting in and out.
Son of a bitch.
There you go. That's a little bit better. What are you doing? Like putting that thing in your mouth now? You're like hella loud. I mean, I like it. The stream can actually hear you. Step
Well,
away
no,
from the
it's-
microphone, but stay close.
No, it's my noise gate thing. This
Oh,
thing
you-
I have on it. It's supposed to take what?
I got you. I got you. Just don't go to the
It-
light.
It didn't work. But if I raise it higher, you guys are gonna catch my ceiling fan. So I'm trying to keep that out of the equation.
Right where you are is fucking the bee's knees, dude. Like, if you could just keep it
Yeah,
right
we can
there,
hear you clear.
I would be
Okay.
a proud fucking penguin if you could just keep your vocals right there.
See, I can't hear it, and thank God. I'd fuck myself up. I heard myself. Like, I used to like it in video games, and then out of nowhere, it's like if I can hear myself talking, I'm gonna stumble over my own words because I'm trying to hear it as I'm saying it.
Right, right. Hey, Hesse, do you agree with the whole, like, going, like, the difference in, like, jumping into a stream just to promote yourself versus actually taking your time getting another streamer? What's more beneficial to you? Going in and just promoting and bouncing out, or going in, getting another community? Because I can guarantee you, if you go in there and promote your channel, you're going to get banned from that channel. But if you have patience, again, you know, streaming is more than just getting on a game and playing in front of a camera, right? That's like literally 10% of the whole industry. If you're willing to spend the time in their community, you'll get more followers doing that instead of wasting your day going to channels to promote yourself. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Your time will be well worth it if you just take the time in their communities, getting to know them. I've gotten a few followers just being in people's Discords. You know, just chatting. You know, without even being live. You know, I go live all the time, and I got my basic followers. You know, everyone that, you know, hangs out with me every day. I got TeamArctic behind me. I got Team Duke Stars behind me. But every once in a while, you know, I'll have a day where I go spend time in someone else's Discord, or, you know, I'll go pick up, you know, like some random streamer and just, you know, just say what's up and hang out. There has been days where I've gained 3 or 4 followers just offline from just hanging out in other people's streams. But then there's been days, and this is a rookie mistake when I first started, you know, thinking the whole follow for follow was a good idea.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Going in there, and I was badly mistaken. I mean, like, I probably got banned from like maybe 50 channels before I understood what the fuck I was doing wrong. Like, what the hell? Like, I really started thinking, man, maybe I shouldn't do this. You know, my feelings were getting hurt. Like, no one wants to be my friend. You know, it was sort of like that. But yeah, Hess, do you agree spending time in someone else's stream would actually benefit you more than actually trying to just promote your channel?
Absolutely, because this is why. I found these two guys, these two streamers on Mixer, Psycho Plays and Swedish Demon.
Right.
Were like the two guys, two streamers that I like would wake up and like just spend hours in their chat and just watch them play all day long. And then that's where I got my follows from. Well, not all my follows, but that's where, you know, I joined their Discords, you know, talked in the Discords, you know, because they both were partner streamers, so that's why I like them.
Right.
And I guess.
Right.
And they kind of helped me out a little bit too.
You know, I mean, like
Stuff.
like I said, if you spend more time in someone's community,
Yeah, like I would spend every day,
right,
like in there every single day from 10 in the morning till 5 sometimes 3 o'clock in the afternoon just watching.
Now, if you spend time in their community and get to know the streamer and let the streamer get to know you, more than likely they're going to advertise for you. Their mods are going to give you shout outs. You know,
the shout outs are definitely helpful.
Whenever a streamer ends their streams, and I'm seeing it happen more and more, and it's something that I'm trying to do here at the Chill Zone. A lot of team members on Team Arctic does it. A lot of team members over there at Team Duke Stars does it. Is they go to the lower channels and raid them, right? So if you're coming into, you're being a new streamer and you're hanging out with this, another streamer in his channel and being like hella supportive. Let's say he's got like 5 or 6 viewers, and you're streaming stuck at 0. 1 if you're watching yourself. There's going to be that one night where that streamer might end up rating you and giving you the best night of your streaming career.
Yeah.
Cryptic. I said this to you before, Cryptic. For every 10 bad streams that you have, you're always going to have that one kick-ass stream that offsets that shit. One stream will offset 10 days worth of bad streams. Do you still agree with that, Cryptic?
Yes.
It like energizes you.
It does. It really does. I would like to point out something that was said in the chat, and I think it's gotten covered up already by other people, discussing things and so forth. Somebody who's never streamed, at least to my knowledge, actually said something very worthwhile and very on point with what we've all been discussing very briefly so far about, networking with other communities and getting to know them. It pays off regardless. Right. Your wife, Misty, very specifically posted, by getting to know the community and participating in the chat, you are promoting yourself without saying a word about promoting yourself. I feel that is worded the best way possible in regards to, like, the networking aspect.
That is 100%.
In a very streamer etiquette, polite manner, without coming across as being conceited or anything, further than just being truthful.
Right. Now, one thing I want to add to this real quick, and then I'll let you get on. Again, I'll forget all about this. We're not saying not to promote yourself, right? There's a time and a place to do it. When you're watching another streamer on his time, it's not your time. If you really want to promote, it's their time, right? If you want to promote yourself, learn how to social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat.
Yeah. Twitter is where I got a lot of my following as well.
Twitter's helped me out a lot, and now Facebook is really starting to gear up their Facebook gaming. I'm seeing a little bit more action and reaction on Facebook, but still, Twitter. Take all the time you want, promote your ass off until your fingers fall off.
Yep.
All day, But when someone else is live, again, Cryptic, I know that was your time and I cut you off. So, prime example.
Sorry.
You just don't do it on their time. More likely, if you hang out with them and spend your time with them and make it a fun, enjoyable experience for them and for you, more likely they're going to promote the shit out of you for you.
Oh, yeah.
More likely. All right, Crip, I apologize. You can kick my ass later off stream for cutting you off. I didn't mean that.
No, I feel like I've already put that out there the way that it should have been said. And I feel like the way that we were all kind of going back and forth and the confusion between what was being typed and what was trying to be said,
right.
kind of led us astray. You know what I mean?
Well,
and I'm not putting the blame on anyone. If any one of us could say the wrong thing and somebody could misinterpret it as being something else.
Right.
You just got lost in the moment.
Well, the one thing that I didn't expect the podcast to do, because again, I wrote down key points, for us to stay on topic. And I knew that we was live streaming, and I knew that we was going to have a chat. And I've always said that, we're going to, have the community involved in on this. And I really, in my mind, thought was like, hey, you guys get to pick the topics and just hear us talk. But seeing how we're all here reading your guys' comments too, and we're feeding off what you guys are asking us and hearing us, again, I don't care how long this podcast takes. As long as if you guys are having fun, This is again,
We're
it's
having
this
fun.
this is evolving into another way than I thought. As a matter of fact, I think it's going better than what I've ever thought it was. Cryptic, right before we went live, I even told you, dude, hey, listen, if I have 10 viewers during this podcast, that's a good podcast. Like, I'll continue. Dude, we are sitting at
Vince
24
said that
viewers.
20 yeah.
I've never
yeah,
had
bro.
this many viewers on Twitch. I have on Mixer only when like Hype Zone would show up in a game. So I mean, like, to see you guys in here, again, we have our talking points, but then you guys are feeding us. This podcast is only going to be as successful as
You
the
guys
viewers that the viewers come in here and make it. You guys are more than welcome to chat in the chat. We're going to try to get to you guys again. I didn't think that we'd ever, attempt that, but I really like that. We make you guys, it's more personal to all of us. So for me at the Chill Zone and Team Arctic, I appreciate you guys being here. I know I'm taking a break, the middle intermission for a minute. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. All right, let's get back to it. We're
For the note.
yeah.
Can I
going-
throw something out
Yeah.
there before we?
Yes, please,
Continue on
please
with it.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So, for anybody in the chat that actually paid attention to anything that's happened over the last, I don't know, month regarding me, myself,
Oh, sorry.
I put times in streaming. I think my Mixer account was like 3 years old. I probably put about a year and a half of that into actual streams. I have streamed, like a month and a half on Twitch, and just came to the realization it wasn't for me. So, in regards to anything you hear from my voice, aka Cryptic, or if you see me type in chat, you guys already know that I'm currently not streaming anymore. That may or may not change in the future. However, anything I am putting out there is strictly my opinion and or my experiences. That does not invalidate them because I no longer stream. I have been around many communities. I have, helped build so many different relationships with so many different people because of streaming. Wheezy, you touched on it briefly before as well. Like, you would stream and you'd probably have like 2 people when you first started. And, dude, I am so proud to see what you have turned everything into. I was one of those 2 people.
Yep.
And the same thing, with everyone. Like, I've been there, I not even, like, just in my own experiences, but I've been there, watched you guys when you guys had, like, 1 or 2 viewers. I've been there when you guys had 10 viewers. Been there when you guys have had 20, 24, whatever the case may be. I've been there on those bad days and good days.
Yep.
And everyone is doing this whole networking in such great ways that, again, it doesn't invalidate just because you don't stream or you do stream.
What up, King?
Um,
I agree, Rick.
it's one of those
with
things that
everything you're saying.
it's a give and take. Weezy said it earlier. To get support, you need to be able to give it.
And it's hard.
No-
It's hard with in real life.
No one
stuff,
person is like no one person's always going to be in your stream if you can't, at least return, some form of support and return.
Yeah.
Right.
So, with that being said, I just wanted to throw it out there that yes, I may not be a streamer anymore. However, my knowledge and experiences are not invalidated by such. And yeah. So I just wanted to I like I said, I just wanted to throw that out there. This way anybody that was asking questions got my input.
Right, and Cryptic's right. He streamed for a while. He's not right now. I said it, earlier. It doesn't matter if you're a streamer, if you're a supporter, a viewer, a content creator. If you play these games with streamers, so that you can make clips and put montages together, which I think I shouted you out for that earlier on YouTube. Everybody here is a vital part of this machine. Just because you're a viewer and you hang out with us in chat, don't think that you're lesser than the person that's streaming. We stream because of what viewers do. Viewers view us because of what we do. We all working, in tandem together. So Cryptic, like you're saying you're not a streamer, but you're a content creator. So it goes hand in hand.
Especially when he that drink.
I mean, if you guys, again, I'm going to give shout out. Look, listen, you guys see the scene that you guys are looking at? Not this ugly mug, not this camera, but the Just Chatting Team Arctic, all this. This is all Cryptic. This is all Cryptic. Cryptic made this. So again, like, take Cryptic's streams away. he's still a very vital part of what Team Arctic is and
By
what
the way,
the
check
Chill
out his
Zone is.
news video.
You know, even X-Rated uses this scene, you know, that we have up. So, you know, Cryptic makes stuff for the team. Tackman makes stuff for the team. We're all vital to this, you know, all the way from the team members that stream with the team, streamers that just like to hang out with us, the viewers, the mods, you know, everybody. I mean, it takes a team to make this work, and it's working. It's working.
Well, I said check out his new video.
So,
Garrett's got a new
X-Rated.
video.
X-Rated, you're being a little quiet.
I'm just taking everything in.
How would you describe the support being a two-way street? Like, how would you go, you know, how would you explain that to somebody? You know,
All right,
in
so-
simple terms, just, you know, in simple terms. It's pretty cut
to
and dry.
simple it down. To simple it down. First thing I'm going to tell you guys is about streaming. You can go ahead and try to stream every single day if that's what you want to do. But you have to, at some point, make the time to support others. You cannot stream all these crazy hours, and I've seen people doing it. They've streamed literally over 100 hours a week, and they're never in anybody else's streams. They're never around anybody. This is so bad
Yep.
for one reason, because no one's going to come to your streams if you continue to ignore theirs. And, you know, again, I've been seeing it a lot lately, so trust me when I say this, that a lot of the people that I've seen that are complaining all the time about not getting support,
And you'll have them.
especially since, yes, oh yes, you're going to have them, definitely. And it's gotten a lot worse from the switch over to Twitch, as
Oh,
you
yeah.
all know, with the Mixer move. A lot of people
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
kind of left hanging there for a minute. Team Arctic, you know, has risen over that because we all
I was
had
on
that
vacation.
benefit of being there for one another already. We were doing it on Mixer, and we're doing it twice as better even on Twitch. Now, the people that were on Mixer that were not doing any of the support are now coming, you know, full throttle over here on Twitch, trying to complain constantly that they're not getting any help. They're not getting support. They can't get
Right.
affiliate, anything like that.
I mean,
Reason being,
you
again-
gotta understand. We all had to start back over. I mean, like,
Yes,
I
that's
put
the-
2
that's-
years, 2 years on Mixer to get to 722 followers, and I was damn proud of that. You know, damn
That
proud
was
of
good.
that.
It's
And now,
every-
now we have
everybody,
to,
everybody has to start over. That was the whole thing. And a
Yeah.
lot of us came to Twitch. But as you guys know, a lot of us also went to other platforms.
Yep.
And that makes it even harder to support those people. Because we want to support the people that's on Twitch that moved with us and those guys. So it's kind of like a time balance thing. You know what I mean? Like it's we're trying to do all this, plus make time to spend with our families, plus make time for ourselves to stream. But like I said, you know, that's what a lot of us have done within this team, and that's why I'm proud of it. We're managing that time,
Yeah.
and we're not sitting here calling anybody out for not supporting, because we know that there's other stuff going on in real life. We know that there's things outside of the streaming world. These other guys are different because they're streaming constantly, and they don't want to take the time to go visit anyone. So again, it goes back to, this is a two-way street, not a one-way. It's not we come, you know, to your streams and you don't ever come to ours. You know, you have to put some effort. And I'm not saying that, you know, I expect you to come to my stream when I'm in your streams. I'm just saying that if you want people to take the time out from whatever they're doing, or for whoever they're watching even, to come to your stream, you got to give them a little faith that you're going to return the favor at some point.
You know-
Like, you know, just show up every now and then. You don't have to stay long. You know,
You don't
just
have to be there every day.
you don't have to be there every day. And that's the thing, Tack. Like you just said, we all understand that. That's why we've developed so well with this team, is because everyone knows how to handle the outside stuff of streaming and still give the support, and they're not expected to be there every minute of every day.
all right.
But again, like I said, you do have those people that they're wanting all this, they're greedy right now, and they don't want to give anything in return.
I mean, you know,
So-
it's funny that you said that, because we have BFD King Rich up in the chat, and he just dropped facts, right? He was agreeing with everything you said, and it's funny that you guys said that because I just went. King Rich came and followed me about a month ago, right? And you guys remember a couple weeks ago, I brought that up how I haven't went and seen him yet. He's always in here opening a tab or dropping a host, hanging out,
Mm-hmm.
And I've always said I feel bad. I just haven't had the time. Well, one day I got a notification that he went live, and I'm like, I'm not doing anything. Let me spend 5 minutes in the chat with the dude. That probably made his day. Again, like you're not expected to be there every time you go live. I don't expect people to be on my stream every morning. But if you see someone spending, multiple times with you, it takes 5 minutes. Go take a shit. Most of us got smartphones that have fucking the Twitch app on it. Go take a shit. You don't have to tell them that you're shitting while you're watching them. I mean, you don't have to pull an X-rated, but just let them know, hey, I appreciate you stopping by. I'm stopping by to drop the love. Man, thank you very much. That makes somebody's day. That makes them feel
Netflix
good.
and chill, but instead we call it poop and Twitch.
Poop and
Make
Twitch.
it work. I mean, just for God's sakes, make sure you wash your hands before you start messing with the phone again.
He's swooping, guys. He's swooping.
Yeah, you're swooping.
I agree with Rick. There's two type of people in this business. People that
swooping
people that do it as a business, that full-time streamers, as full-time career for them. And then there's people that do it for interaction with others, Me, I love interacting with people, There's times I forget the game. I'll be sitting in the middle of a field playing Call of Duty, looking like a fucking duck. And I'm over here just chatting away with my chat. So, I mean, it's just, one of those things, it's a two-way street.
And can I give a shout-out real quick
Absolutely.
on that subject?
Absolutely.
There's a person that I want to give a special shout out to that you talked about how he forgets about playing the game.
Do you
and stuff
do,
because
do you want to type it in
he
the
gets
chat?
Yeah, I mean I can type it in the chat, but I'm just gonna say it too.
Go ahead. Yeah, shout him out verbally and then type it in the chat with that link.
There, I'll shout him out in chat. You just
okay. Thank you, Chris.
Got it.
A guy that we've been playing with, especially a lot recently. He's a newer member. This is how excited he gets, and I really enjoy it that he's mid-game, and he'll just stop whatever he's doing mid-game to acknowledge what's going on, and that is C3PO.
Yes.
I've played with him a lot, and whenever somebody comes into his chat, or he gets a follow, or he's getting hosted or rated, whatever it may be, he takes that time out, and no matter where he's at in the game or whatever, he'll literally stop.
Yep.
To take time to acknowledge the chat, and I can't tell you guys enough how much I appreciate the way he does that, because it shows he cares. He's not all just about playing the game.
Correct.
He cares about the community, and I just wanted to say that because he's a particular person that I noticed.
I agree, 100%.
Really, really,
100%.
really enjoys.
Thank you for
stream
that,
and
host
his
Fuzzy.
chat, so
Welcome to the Chill Zone, everybody.
you guys go ahead. Sorry.
No, I agree. Like, C's just one of
I
those
agree,
dudes. Like,
100%.
he's and C's always positive. He's very positive.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
He
he's
came in
always
my
hype.
chat, and I was talking about like my favorite band was like Korn. He's like, I
Thank
knew
you
I
for that,
liked you
host,
for some
Werewolf.
reason.
Yeah. I mean, like, I love his.
I was
his-
like, hell yeah.
I love his overlays. Like, I really hope Twitch doesn't give him too much crap for what's going on. But like, you go host someone and those porgs. Like, if any of you guys know Star Wars, right? The porgs from The Last Jedi, the one that Chewie was trying to eat. They have those things just dancing. Like, again, good streamers will interact with their channel. They'll find ways to do it,
C's
whether
here.
or not they're
Yeah.
hanging out with the chat, or they make their stream more interactive. You drop that host, you're gonna get those porgs dancing across that screen. And then you got that music with the bass turned down for what? You're like, already off the bat, without even watching this dude for 5 minutes, you're like, yo, this shit is hype.
I be dancing every time.
I do too.
Yo,
Like,
let's get it down for
hey,
what?
I catch myself trying to dance like the porgs. Like, I sit there and do this, like, hey, like, I'm getting it, like, yeah.
I was at the lunch one day,
That's
and I went on this thing, and I hosted him,
And I said, hey, and he put the, the turn down for what? And I guess my volume was loud. And my mom was like, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's all right. It's just a streamer.
Yep.
She's like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, C3PO.
Like,
He's
even my mom
newest.
said it was awesome.
He's the newest member of Team Arctic. So, if you guys could please give him a welcome to the team. If you guys haven't followed him yet, go ahead and follow him. Go check him out. He's funny. Yes.
You are incorrect in that statement. He is one of our newest members. In fact, if I am correct, the newest was Coach.
But okay, all right, yeah, Coach. Okay, C's like one of the last two, right?
He was
Coach.
The last
streamer. Yes.
New team member.
There you go. There you go. And again, that goes back to you don't have to be a streamer to be a part of my team because we're all vital to this. We all have, I don't want to say jobs, but we have roles, right? And everyone does them so well, and that's what keeps the team growing. That's what keeps, the love. How many times in the past month, and I think it's more so apparent now with the move that we all had to make from Mixer to Twitch. The support, I think, in my opinion, the support got stronger. Like, it was one of those things that didn't break us. It made us, tighter. How many people in that month has jumped into the Chill Zone Discord and be like, yo, we love this fucking team. We're hitting goals that I've never, seen possible. When I first started this team, it was just an idea off the top of my head. Like, I didn't think, I was really going to put the time and effort into it. I didn't think it was going to grow the way it did. I mean, it's a monster in its own.
We've been on this road before. You just switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been, in leadership roles, whether or not it be, clans from Halo 2, Facebook groups. I ran Facebook groups for 10 fucking years, I've always been in some sort of leadership role. So maybe that's why it was so easy for me to get that idea of doing this. But being I've never thought that I was going to be a leader of a stream team, in my fucking life. If you would have asked me just 4 years ago, if I would have been doing this, I probably would have laughed at you. No, streaming, no, that's not for me. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it.
I remember you having a rough go at the front, but then you took that break, collected yourself, and then you fucking skyrocketed.
Fuzzy, we're doing good. I appreciate you sitting here and hanging out with us. Koi Fox, thank you for that host. I see you guys. I'm sorry, we're just getting into it.
Reading chat.
Yeah, I'm reading chat. Sorry, guys. We had someone that dropped a host, and then they said they've been sitting here listening, wondering how we're doing. Wanted to make sure I reached out to them, and then Koi Fox stopped by, dropped that host. I wanted to shout out to him as well. So I don't want you guys to feel like anything that you guys are seeing is getting overlooked or ignored. These conversations. I mean, this podcast is its own little monster that I didn't think of.
It was supposed to be an hour.
It was only supposed to be an hour long, and we're 20 minutes past, and I don't know. I mean,
he threw the notebook away. He was like, "Fuck it, we're just going off script."
No, it's still sitting down there. I'm still pulling shit off of it. But I mean, the way that we're, elaborating on a lot of this stuff, and then we have our own opinions and differences. That was the whole idea of this podcast.
I want to say one thing about streaming and gaming. Always play something you like. Doesn't matter if Pat likes it or not. If you enjoy it, play it. Fun.
Yep. And I said that as soon as Pac-Man. I don't think he was in here when I first started, but that was one of the very first things I started off of. Enjoy the games that you like playing. Don't play and stream and expect that you're gonna get somewhere quick if you're not enjoying that game. Your viewers, believe it or not, even if they're not sitting there right next to you and smelling your body sweat or anything like that, they're still gonna pick up a vibe based on how you're talking, right? You're not gonna be as hype, right? I play Call of Duty, but I feel like, and forgive me if I'm wrong, guys, my community comes back every time because I'm always in a good mood. I'm always chill. It's there's a reason why I call my channel the Chill Zone. And then we evolved the Chill Zone into Team Arctic.
Weezy, drop the...
Drop the what? I ain't dropping, no, that's a track.
No. In chat, your emote, your Chill Zone.
Can I do that?
You can do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're there, you have it, it's yours.
Yeah, so I mean, like, and another shout out for Tackman for this. I mean, again, guys, like me personally,
never seen it. I
me
wanna see
being
it.
here, where I'm at now, and then having everyone do what they do for me. I mean, it's crazy. Again, Tackman, you're making logos and stuff for the team. Cryptic, you're doing the same thing.
Needs to be
Sophia's done it, a few times. Everyone's making stuff for me and for the team, and it's an amazing feeling for me. Like people's really digging this whole idea, and they're willing to put in the time and effort into making it better. You know what I mean? So I mean, I appreciate everybody here. I mean, like, real
The
talk.
one thing you've always said was, yeah, I'm gonna eat, but I'm gonna make sure y'all eat too.
Yep. I've always said that because let's be honest. There are people out there, right? Streamers out there that's only in it for themselves, right?
Yes.
There's going to be those streamers out there that say, "Hey, I want to take it all, and I only want to give you a little bit back." That goes back to the whole support goes to both ways. Everyone that's here, you guys are the ones that keep me going. X-Rated, you're a streamer. Hesse, you're a streamer. Cryptic, when you was streaming, you always come back for your viewers. It wasn't for in hopes. I mean, when you first started out, yeah, you're there to try to, pull in the viewers. You're trying to pull in the chatters, right? But once you have that established, that's what you mainly come back for them. And then it just evolves and just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the next you got this whole breathing monster like the team that I would have never expected. You know what I mean? And I've met so many amazing people through streaming.
Everybody
It's
in the
insane. I mean, like, it's insane. And I've gotten to know my chat, and my community. Again, this is what I'm talking about. Support goes both ways, and it's a patient game. Streaming is a very patient game when it comes to supporting, right? Because you may have all the time in the world to sit down and play, or not play, but watch other streamers. But that streamer may only have time to stream and then give back minimum support at the time. Point blank, my situation, which we're not going to go ahead and get into. Everyone pretty much knows that. But, I think at least if you can at least make an attempt, streamers see that. They notice that. Would you agree with that, Hesse? Hesse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you still there? Hesse's out.
I'll sleep on us.
He's
He got KO'd.
shit. Yeah, so I mean, Cryptic, let me ask you something.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
Do you ever want to air your dirty laundry out about your personal life while you're live streaming?
Okay, so let me clarify and double check this before I try to answer and word things the right way. Are you referencing just like IRL things, or are you talking like just in a general aspect, like streaming beef,
See,
IRL beef, all of it,
I
or
think,
just
like,
IRL?
just-
I would think just in general, because in that
Getting
sense,
it
like
out.
me personally, it wouldn't matter if you're airing your in real life out or your streaming life out. If it's negative, I don't think it's going to be, very positive for your stream, for your viewers.
Okay, so my interpretation and my reply to said
Yo,
question.
X, thank you, bro.
Is it a positive thing? By all means, hell no. Is it something that should be done? In my opinion, no. I'll be honest. I have thought about doing said things because of specific scenarios that were brought up and had to be dealt with. But I have a better self-respect and respect for the people that come to watch my stream when I did stream, and the people that I constantly interact with. I don't want to see them pulled down because of ignorance and just a spiteful emotional response.
But like, let's say I come to your channel, right, and I see that you're actually playing a game that I enjoy playing, right? And I jump into this stream, and all I hear is about your baby mamas, aunts, uncles, fucking drama, drunken, stupid night. You know, that's totally negative. Or do you think it would probably be better? Like, don't get me wrong. There's a difference between just being a negative fucking Nancy and venting, right? Like, personally, if I was to sit here and vent, I would do it in a setting like this. I wouldn't do it while I'm playing the game that I'm enjoying, or my viewers come and watch. You know what I mean? My viewers come to watch me play Call of Duty. They don't want to hear about what's going on in my fucking life. You know, if I need to vent, maybe I'll come and put it, a podcast vent or something like that, or
First step.
or you guys know, every once in a while. And X, you complimented on this. You love the fact that I can stop playing a video game, change my scenes to where we just sit there and chill midstream. We'll sit there for like 20-30 minutes just bullshitting, and then get back to the game. But the minute, like, if I come in, like, let's say me and Misty Rose, me and Misty Rose had an argument, and I'm on the game, and I'm just running my fucking mouth about that, do you think that's wise to do while you're live streaming?
Is this still towards me, or is this, like, just in general?
Well, I'll let you finish it, and then I'll hear everybody else's opinions on that as well.
Okay, so
Don't start that.
I don't
gothic.
feel it. I don't feel that it's a smart decision to do, under regardless. Like I said, not just because it's not positive.
Coy Fox said it better, or said it best. Sorry. Go ahead, Crip.
It just comes down to the fact that you have to be able to know that, like, if you do said things, you're gonna drag your community down. Because then you're going to project out bad vibes. Those people are going to pick up on those vibes. They're going to be put in a bad mood because they're having to sit there and watch you be in a bad mood.
Right. Can I say this really quick before, or I'm sorry, Crip. Go ahead and finish up. I thought you was done.
However, like you said, there is a balance between being negative, like negative, and airing your dirty laundry and complaining about justifiable things.
Right.
X, me, you, Hesse, Dak, Hero. Every time we play, whether it be COD or Halo, if somebody has a really justifiable call on a shot or something, we call that shit out and we bitch about it. And that's justifiable. You know what I mean? That's not just us being like, oh, well, my mom's boyfriend decided to kick me. Wah.
Right.
And fuck that asshole. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between it. There's a difference between being just negative and complaining about truth, about what needs fixed, what we see wrong with the issue at hand.
Now,
Kick me
And
out.
such.
now, really
Pop him
quick,
in his eye.
I want to get back to what Coy said. I'm trying to find it. My chat's just going crazy.
Oh yeah, it is.
Coy says honestly, it's to get away from real life. And I was thinking about that earlier. We live in a very social media world, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of negative shit out there, right?
Oh yeah, and I hate it.
And when you get on social media, if take away the streaming aspect, but if you're playing multiplayer games, that's kind of a social media platform at that point, right? The minute that you're interacting with someone else over the internet is a social media platform. So you get your trolls that want to run their fucking mouth about the game. These little 12-year-olds still using the mama joke, like, dude, recycle that shit, dude. We were saying that shit at your age. But,
And they send you messages non-stop.
when I, oh my God, Hesse. Oh, that was horrible. That
Oh my
really
God.
showed them. Listen, we got a funny story to tell you guys. I'll let Hesse tell you here in a minute about that. But
Well, I didn't tell you what I said to him after he said all that.
But anyways, me personally, I get on the games and the stream to get away from all that negative shit. I don't want to see that. Yeah, I escape reality to a fantasy world. Whether or not I'm playing Call of Duty, or I'm playing Fallout, or Destiny, or you know, what Skyrim, whatever game there is, I'm escaping my in real life and just
Yeah.
taking a breath for a minute.
Yeah,
Right.
just to fucking get away.
And when you go into a streaming platform, you know, everybody has standards, right? You follow your own standards. I don't want to come into this and just be like, I'm gonna sit here and gripe about everyday life, you know. Let alone that, I don't want to go to another person's stream. I want to sit there and play the game. I want to see the game. I want to see what the person thinks of the game. You know, learn from them. Do all this. Do that. You know, again, you know, reality sucks. You know, I hate to say that. Reality sucks. And this is my make-believe. Listen. Back in the 50s and 60s and, you know, even the 70s, our parents and our grandparents, well, shit, all we had was rocks and our imagination. My video game is my fucking imagination. Like, I'm trying to get the hell away from that shit. Like, I'm a little,
I had
like...
to walk
Why do you think I
15
keep
miles in the
playing
snow.
zombies?
Playing zombies? I mean, yeah, it's crazy. But, all right, Hesse, really quick. What was that story about? We was playing Halo that one night?
Oh yeah, and some kid nonstop messaged me for no reason.
Just trolled the hell out of him.
Let me see. Let me see what this little
Basically,
slap Bam Bam said.
Dude,
Hesse doesn't play Halo, right? So he was struggling a little bit. This guy, we got teamed up with him on our team. We was playing big team battle, and he took lead pretty much every game, right? Well, that kind of tells me dude plays nothing but fucking Halo. Like, Hesse should have been like, dude, all right, take it to UFC, dog. I'll knock you the fuck out, bro. Like, you know, I mean, it was one of these guys that probably play Halo their whole fucking life. And looking at Hesse being, you know, the guy with the lowest kills. That's all he wanted.
1 in 20.
That's I mean, like that's just
Yeah,
for him to go out of his
so.
way. For him to go out of his way to message Hesse, you know, shows dude's maturity. I
how
mean, like,
desperate
really,
is
how
your life?
exactly, like how, like, does that make you feel like a big man? Like, you
And I
could,
told him, I was like, well, I'll tell you what I said to him. Hold on.
I mean, I
Well, I
get,
forget,
Yeah.
but it's in my head.
I get talking shit to people over the internet, but yo, this dude went like, it's not the shit that he said that went too far. It was the fact that he
There you go.
went and searched for Hesse just so he can write this shit. And it
He
wasn't no
said-
messages on Xbox. It was to his Discord. Like, bro.
No. This is on
Oh,
Xbox.
it was Xbox.
Oh, was it? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was.
Here's what the last message he said. Can't wait to get banned message from XBL, so I know I hurt your bloody sleep deep inside. Oh well, on to another of my 14 accounts.
Right. So I mean,
I said, good luck, haha, bye.
yeah. I mean, just
14-year-old.
people are toxic.
And I haven't
you know?
talked to him since.
And you know, people that tend to have those toxicities in them, you carry that
Yeah,
into
it's
your
so
streaming.
toxic.
You know, it's just bad for business.
It's like
it's
people
bad for
warrior.
business.
That's what they are.
Everyone has bad
was.
days. If you're having a bad day, just stay off the streams. Like, your community will understand.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Like, I was like, I don't know, I was trolling. I was playing Call of Duty. I can't remember what I was saying. I just kept repeating it. Dude's like, let me get your IP and see what happens. I said, okay.
right. All right.
And then he tried to join every game, and then I backed out and I let him join. He's like, and like, was it a second, maybe two? He's like, I got your IP, bitch. You're banned.
Yeah, I mean, like, people just.
And then I tried to
fear
invite
monger.
him again, and he blocked me. I was like, come back. I know you're full of shit.
do you guys remember, like, we, again, that was, all right, so that right there sounds like a toxic game chat from, like, the old Call of Duties. You know,
Call
the
of
Modern
Duty.
Warfare game chats,
Warfare.
the game lobbies were so
Nothing is as
fucking
worse
toxic.
as GTA
MW2.
online.
Oh, my
'Cause
gosh.
all you hear is little kids going, baby, I'm gonna F you up, I'm gonna come to your help, boy.
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
X.
it will-
Go ahead, guys.
I was like, Call of Duty, what was it, Modern Warfare 2? Those lobbies, you had to survive.
Right. X.
Yeah.
Being negative on stream, more positive, or
100% negative.
so you don't want to do it?
Yeah, it's
Nope.
definitely negative.
No positive reaction is going to come out of you being negative. Bad for the chat. It's bad for your health. Matter of fact, I don't want to come onto streaming and, bring my dirty laundry onto stream, or even it just like if I'm frustrated or whatever. Like I hit the go live button so that I can hang out and get away from that shit.
Right.
I don't want to bring it onto my stream.
Right, and
That's why I'm sober, because of streaming.
And there's a lot of awesome. That's awesome, Hess. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That is awesome, man.
one thing that you guys will also notice if you guys are entering in the streaming world and you're looking at a lot of streamers, they tell you in their chat there will be no politics, no religion, right? Because that's one of the biggest
No
things that
racism.
will straight up destroy a channel over difference of views. So,
Yeah.
I try not to get into stuff like that. Now with the podcast, guys, I expect certain things to come out, but one thing that I've said, 2 weeks ago when we was talking about the whole idea of the podcast, is I think it's also going to be very beneficial for all of us to understand that we can have difference of opinions and still get along. It shit really don't matter. It really don't. I mean, that's just my opinion.
I'm the type of person that doesn't get mad,
Nope.
except for my own family. Only people I get mad at.
All right, so Cryptic or attack me. Let me ask you this question, bro. If you're not generating viewers, right? If you've been on streaming for a year, right, and you're not generating viewers, which I mean, let's be honest. I streamed for 9-10 months to even get 2-3 viewers in my stream. So again, it's a grind. It really is. But if you're at that year mark and you're in people's discords and you're doing the whole social media, thing, and you're still not getting any viewers, what do you have to do?
Switch up your
Do what?
switch up your content.
Switch up your content? Like, switch up the game, or?
Maybe switch up the game. Do something you like. That's why I go back to the thing you enjoy. Don't play Call of Duty because it's what everybody's playing.
Right.
If you're trying to play that and get views and you're not getting them, do something you enjoy.
Yep.
Because your viewers will see that and they will. Sorry, I'm just getting back to streaming, but I'm just like realizing shit.
I mean, the one thing that I've really noticed in the whole thing is you have two type of good streamers, right? And when I say good, I'm not talking about good players. You have good players that's playing the game. A lot of times they get good views because I don't know what happened. A kid's crying. Sorry guys, this is in real life streaming, so my wife's out there. She'll figure it out. It's not a scream like someone's dying, so I'm okay. We're safe. Sometimes you just have to take a step back. You have your two types of
Weezy.
streamers. Yeah.
Not to interrupt you, but can you just do me a big favor?
What's up?
Like a really big favor. Just
Maybe.
turn around, face the direction that it was screaming in, and
Why?
just say kind of loud so they can hear you. Stop doing the rain dance.
Stop doing. Why is it
At
raining?
first, it totally sounded like it, yeah, because it was like a high pitch and it would stop, and it would go high pitch and it would stop, and then it would go high pitch again and then it would stop.
Listen. If
It
I
was
do
like,
that,
this person doing a fucking rain dance?
if I do that, I'm gonna have kids over here in the studio for the next 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to explain the whole idea of it being a joke. They're gonna literally take me serious. They will go outside and be like, "Dad, it's not fucking raining, bro," and you're like, "Oh
They had to
my
dance around a
God."
fire.
Dude, don't tell them that. I will have to go build a fire after this.
And then they had to go on their phone just to download a bunch of Indian music and go, hi,
yeah. But
Look, my mom brought me to a lot of Indian reservations, and it was kind of cool in a way.
let me get back to the topic real quick, and then we'll
I'm
go
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You have two different kinds of streamers, right? You have the streamers that's really good at the game, and they have a lot of viewers because a lot of people that's viewing them play that same game. So they want to learn, tips and tricks, right? Then you also have your streamers that is hyper as fuck, always in a good mood, positive, always paying attention to their chat. If you don't have either one of those, you really have to switch something up. Your community is what makes you, not you. You get on here and you do this, but you're only as good as a streamer as the people that you surround yourself with. So if you're at it for a year and you're not generating nothing, you have to take a step back and reevaluate.
Just switch something up just a little bit.
I'm not saying quit. I don't think anyone should quit. If this is your passion and this is what you want to do, you fucking do it. You own up to it and you fucking handle it. But every once in a while, it's okay to take a step back and reevaluate the good, the bad, the ugly, and balance them out. Right? I'm not talking about like reinvent yourself, And with that being said, it kind of goes back to, looking out for your mental health when it comes to streaming as well. I mean, mental health's deep in the streaming industry. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't talk about it. They don't. Maybe it's because they're, embarrassed, which a lot of people are embarrassed with mental health. But you got to take those breaks too. You will burn yourself out quicker than shit if you stream 24/7. And then worrying about your viewership. Worrying about, because, believe it or not, you take this vibe that you get while you're on stream, and when you hit that stream, when you go offline, that vibe goes into your real life. So if you're having negativity in your streaming and your, mindset and all that stuff, you're taking that right into your house. Same concept as if you got negativity in your life and you're taking it onto the stream, you're bringing that shit to your community.
Just have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
Basic
have fun.
concept. Like, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I was just about to ask X-Rated if he agreed with that or not.
Oh, I 100% agree. I mean, I can't disagree with that, man, at all.
What about you, Hess? Cryptic?
I don't Yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just.
Trying to keep.
I'm good. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you end your stream with negativity, you're gonna carry that into your real life.
It's not a good thing.
And if you also, if you're already in a negative mood
Oh my God.
and you go into your stream,
Yeah.
you're not gonna have fun.
Damn.
Like, who cares if there's one viewer?
Right.
Somebody's fucking loyal. Sorry to swear, but I'm just saying, hey, somebody's loyal. They're gonna stick it out with, and that can grow to more.
One thing that I agree that I'm reading in the chat right now, Rec is talking about, think of building a streaming community. Kind of like you gotta think about it. Even if you just jump into streaming as a hobby and just trying to have fun. And a lot of people, that's how they start. And then they start to consider doing this full-time job. But they also learn the concept of starting a brand. You got to have a brand behind you. Something to build. Again, I agree with Rec. You're building your streaming community. Got to have that,
Okay, I'll open up. You talked about the mental health part.
Yep.
So, like, every time I would stream or something, I was always afraid to fail. I was always seeing the numbers wasn't good. And I focused on that. And that messed me up. And then it was my birthday, and these guys were like, just stream for 1 hour. Just give us an hour. And I said, alright, fuck it. And ever since then, I've been feeling a lot more comfortable. And it's weird because, like, I hate socializing, but I like it.
Right. It's an awkward feeling at first.
But, like, this is better because, like, you're over there, I'm here.
Right, right.
Like, nothing gets to anybody. It's like, but I can deal with that because you're somewhere else, and I can bullshit with you, and I have conversations, that's awesome. And I'm getting more used to it, and like I said, I wanted to do it, and then I got scared. I was afraid to fail.
Right, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that really, they get stuck in front of themselves.
And then when I got affiliate, I'm like, might as well just stream.
That energized you, didn't it?
A little, like you said, like when I tuned in your stream and you found out. Yeah, it was like, it makes me want to stream more. Like, I had a blast the other night playing, Fall Guys.
Yeah, Fall Guys, yeah.
And it was just like, I was getting my ass kicked. But I had so much fun and then bullshit with everybody. And I'm like, this is what it's about. It's not about, like, what I was focusing on at the time. I'm like, this is what it is, and trying to get used to streaming. I'm gonna try to bring a camera soon,
Right.
but I'm getting there. Like, 'cause I wouldn't stream. Now I'm finally getting back to where I feel comfortable.
See, I'm sitting here looking at the stream right now, this podcast. You remember me, you know, for like the last couple of weeks when we was briefly talking about it, you know, and I kept saying, well, it depends on how it does. Depends on how it does. We'll do this and stuff like that. This podcast, I mean, just, it's amazing. You know what I mean? Like, I
We
never
haven't dropped from 20 viewers.
I mean, it's crazy. So again, I'm assuming everybody so far, you guys been here the whole time. We're not done yet. We're getting close to it. But everyone so far, you guys are still hanging out here. You guys are showing support for the podcast, which means that you guys like it. I think I'm going to announce that we're going to do this every Friday night. All right. We'll stay true. We'll stay true to what I said about it at the beginning. We'll let the community, again, if you guys are in the Discord, TeamArctics Discord, I have a tab in there for podcast ideas. I let the community give out ideas, and every week we thank you. Every week we'll pull out an idea out of that podcast channel, and that's
And then
what we'll talk. That's what we'll do.
We'll try to stay on track.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, I don't think everyone's worried about us going off track because again, they're hearing us. You know, we're not reading just off of a script. You know, they're hearing us with our real thoughts and all that. And that's what I like about this.
Wait.
What?
We're not.
I didn't write a
What?
script. I did not. No.
This roll of
Listen.
toilet paper is not the script.
Dude,
Listen.
this is fucked up.
I seriously wrote. Look. There's a piece of paper, right? There's just little notes to keep me on track because my mind will just go off sideways. So no, it's not a script, but it's key cards. Right? I got little flashcards, right? I thought about getting post-it notes. I thought about getting post-it notes and putting it all over my screen up here, so I could just look at the screen and be like, all right, well, that one's gone. Like, all right, on to the next one. And then when we're out of the post-it cards, like, hey, we're done. No, I mean, like,
great idea. That's how we gotta do it.
What?
Post-it notes. Once we get through that one subject, throw that bitch away. So we can at least finish what we were all talking about.
So I mean, like, I really think I want to start gearing up these podcasts more. And you know, Tackman, you said you're thinking about getting cameras and all that. I need more cameras. I got one, you know, but I want more. Like, I want to be able to give you guys different angles and stuff like that. Go ahead.
You weren't in my my stream that night, but I think it was Crypt I was talking to. Discord has video
Post-it
chat.
notes. They have video chat? Okay, no, I seen you say something. Cryptic told me about that.
Yeah.
That you guys were talking about that. And I was also talking about the possibility of Skype and then capturing the display of Skype. So all of our cameras are there. Again, guys, this right here, what you guys see, with this being our first podcast, I promise you guys, this will evolve. This, in 6 months' time, is going to look totally different. Totally different. I promise you guys that.
Just think, if you have Discord, and even if you have your phone, you can still be in the video chat, and we can display it on your thing as a overlay, like, type thing.
I got you.
Like I said, I have the idea. I've been working on it for a while. I just never executed it. I'm glad you're doing it, and I'm proud of what you've done because it's fucking rocking right now,
dude. It's insane, and you know, I'm proud of you guys. You know, you guys that's here in this party with me for even, you know, having the courage to get on here and do it with me. Because if any of you guys would have said no, I don't think I'd be doing this. You know, I really don't. So I appreciate you guys as well, everybody. I appreciate all of you little penguins in the chill zone.
Appreciate you.
Man, don't get me all teary now. So
I know you're trying to get everybody in the feels.
Hey, Weez.
Yeah.
Can I
No, you cannot.
overtake this for a moment?
Yes, you can.
All right. So, going out to all the penguins, as Weezy would call you guys in the chat.
We're gonna have some
And
serial
so-
wild cryptic talk.
X, Weezy, Tackman, Hesse.
Yep.
What are big things, positive things, that lure you into somebody else's stream? If you pull up somebody's stream, what is a list of things that if you see on their stream, you're hooked, you're in your game?
Their energy.
Like you're not about to just click, like exit out of the stream or anything. Like what are things that are okay, let me explain it this way, I guess. What are things that are not pet peevish, but the exact opposite to that for streaming for you?
What turns me on to a streamer?
Yeah.
All right, there's actually two things. One, that's exactly what it is. Okay, well, no, Rick, no, okay, but I do agree with you, Rick. So
That's my number one.
mine is one. They're a chilled, laid back streamer, right? Again,
Yeah.
this goes back to the no negativity shit. And then depending on how well their community is to accepting new people, right? That's the one thing I like about my chat is my mods. If someone jumps into my stream and they say, "Hey, what's up?" and they're new here, my mods or my viewers are quick to welcome that member. So I like having that whole family vibe when I first jump into it.
Yeah.
Welcoming vibe. There's times where we're all going to chat and someone will be, they'll be playing a game. The streamer's dope, but their community's just fucking, they don't know you, they ignore you, and it's just like, you got to fight to get attention in that chat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Can I say something on that note, matter of fact?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's why I like Twitch a lot better as well. I don't know, I don't know how everybody else feels about this, but when we were on Mixer, and you would see a lot of the people that were online, and you'd see the viewership was high or something, but you would notice that you would never see any of that viewership actually talking within chat. Like, there's no interaction.
Yep.
It always
Yep.
bugged me. Like, I get it, people are setting, the auto host or they're leaving tabs open, but never hearing from them people, not even popping in to say hey or anything. I think that's why I like it on Twitch more, is because, they kind of monitor that. It's more than just, opening up a tab and then muting the stream. You know what I mean? It gets us to talk more. I think that's why I like it here
Same
a
here,
lot
Rick.
more than
Same here.
Mixer.
I
always try
know
to-
with Twitch. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just talking to the chat. That's why I stopped, because you jumped in. Go ahead, Ash.
I know with Twitch though, I think it's pretty cool. I can turn my phone on the iPhone. I have an iPhone. I can turn my phone off, right? Turn it off. But I can actually listen to a stream it's like a podcast basically. In a
Yeah.
way, like right now, you can, instead of watching it, you can just listen to it.
Yep.
Which a Mixer that didn't happen on
You
the
could
Blue channel.
You could right now, seriously, and honestly, I would probably be guilty of this, right? If any of you guys were doing a podcast and I was able to get on and chill and hang out with you guys, I'd probably be sitting in my room with my headphones on,
Right.
just listening. And then every couple minutes, if I
Yeah.
wanted to put my opinion, I'd pick up my phone, drop in a comment, and then set it back down and just keep listening. That's the one thing I like about podcasts. I like watching podcasts because you don't have to actually do a lot. I like
Twitch is a lot better with their streaming though.
I like
their,
the chill.
Their status never goes down.
Yeah, but no, Rec,
Like
I
Mixer-
agree 100% with what you're saying,
Yeah.
Rec. I agree 100. Big name streamers, I try to, I'll go and I'll support streamers that I like in that sense, but as far as hanging out in their chat a lot, most of the time, if you're not paying, like YouTube, there's streamers out there that, will only read, donation messages, and me, that's a crock of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, again, it goes back to their big status. You can really tell about some of the streamers by how big they get, and then how more instead of actually interacting with people, like you just said, they only want to do it if it's within a donation or some sort of money is involved, and it is bullshit. And to me, if any of us ever make it to that type of status, I don't think anybody I know in our party for sure would ever do that. Like, I believe that we would still include everyone. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
I would try at least, because like I said, it's the people that's making me who I am in my success. And Tackman, you said you elaborated a little bit on what I always say. When I make it to the top, I'm gonna make sure everybody that helped me out's getting there too. There's enough room at my dinner table for all of y'all to eat. I don't give a shit. If we gotta share a plate, y'all are gonna get fucking fed. That's just the type of person I am. I mean, anyone that knows me in real life, that's my demeanor, throughout the whole life. I always reach out and try to help other people out, regardless.
Also, keep in mind, though, when it comes to that, when you're, like, I'm not saying all the big streamers are that way, because that's not the case. Just keep in mind, also, with some of those big streamers that, it's hard for them to keep up with chat and stay on game, because a lot of those guys have 100 plus and, more people all talking at once. So they're going to miss stuff. And a lot of them don't do it intentionally. And then, again, there is some that do it, unless, you're paying for it. So just keep that in mind.
Right.
Like, they try to catch it, and sometimes you will get shouted out if they catch it.
I mean, dude, there's times where I'm watching that chat and I'm afraid to chat, because I don't like wasting my time, and I know that chat is going so fast, and I'm like, man, I'll never
But you're not going to get seen.
Yeah, so I mean, it's one of those things like, hey, I'll view you, and I'm gonna sit back and just watch.
My thing with that, that's what I want. I don't care about, I know I just got subs.
Good night, C3PO. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you.
But my thing is,
see.
I want to have a chat that just flies.
Right.
Good night, CP.
See, that would make my
Good night,
anxiety race.
CP.
Honestly, I
And
would have
right
my
there,
mods.
Zach?
I would have my mods make sure it goes into slow mode.
And the most important about what Tack just said about the chat kind of going off, look at where we're at right now tonight. We've had over just 20 viewers. That's a lot, okay? But
The
for a
whole
big time streamer, that's not crap to them. But you don't have to have 100 plus streamers to have that chat moving. Believe me, look at it tonight.
Right.
It's been moving
Yeah,
nonstop.
it's been moving.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I was playing a
And we're not
game
trying to
and
keep
I had
up.
a chat like this, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to be on y'all squad because I'm gonna fuck y'all
It'd be
up.
a struggle. It'd be a struggle to try to
because
balance both.
You guys would be like, Wheezy, I'm getting shot at, and how many times? How many times? Even with 10 viewers, I'd have to unmute my mic and be like, sorry guys, I was talking to the chat. It happens a lot.
You
so
see a chat.
we're at
Weezy,
21.
The guy was to your left.
Oh, yep. Sorry, I'm on my ass. Bleeding out
Sorry,
here.
that
I'm
was
over here
3
talking to my
games
chat.
ago.
Yeah, So I mean, it's, I'm loving this. The podcast is just, the
This is
viewership,
exactly
the chat's going.
Everything I would have hoped.
Dude, it's more.
Right.
It's more. Honestly,
Yeah.
That's what I want when I stream.
Okay, so
But
we got really sidetracked there. Is that the only stuff that you turns you on to a streamer?
Yeah, pretty much. Just hanging out. If they were hype, and always a good chill vibe to them and their community. If it's a welcoming community, a laid back community, an interactive community, yeah, I'll hang out for a little bit.
All right. Let's see. What turns you on to a streamer then?
I guess the chat maybe when they talk to you and stuff. They welcome you in.
Yeah.
In a way, or the gameplay maybe. Maybe they're playing a game that that I like, and I just kind of just start watching and just chatting.
and they're doing really good.
Yeah, and stuff.
I got that.
All right.
Did you
X.
ask? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the chatting one, yes. I 100% agree with that. I want somebody that communicates. But also, I think that speaking of the chatting on the same level as that, I really like Encrypt. Before you stop streaming, I credited for you this, and I like somebody that knows what they're talking about with, whatever the subject is or game. Like they've done their research. They're not just giving me, bullshit the whole time. I like somebody that knows their stuff. And like I said, Cryptic, I told you, I felt
Thank
like
you,
when I
Rich.
watched your
Thank you,
streams
bro.
and stuff, and like if somebody asks you a question, you've read up on it. You know what you're talking about when it comes to those, guidelines and stuff. So that kind of matters to me too. Like I like somebody that, really, like if I have questions or something, they know their stuff. It's not the absolute biggest thing because, we play new games, all the time. I'm not expecting everybody to know exactly every spec of the game. I'm just talking about, like, sometimes it's nice to have that person that is just there. They have they have the information that I'm looking for, I guess I should say.
It's got to be a balance. Good gameplay, good interaction.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you add in the good community on top of that. That's a trifecta.
Like, say they end the stream for the day, and then you're there the next day, and they're like, "Oh man, hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. To me, that's good. At
You know-
least they know at least they
Well,
recognize
yeah.
my name in a way, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, but
right.
like, how was your night? Well, man, hell yeah. It's like some random ass.
Hey,
person.
X, is that all of it for you then?
Yeah, I'd say for the most part. I mean, I do pay attention to some of the overlays and stuff they have, but that's not going to make me not want to watch them. I take in, it's like I said earlier, I take interest in people's like overlays and the way they have set some up, and a lot of it is because like it gives me my own ideas and things that I like to see. So
Yeah.
I think that's why it's grabbing my attention. You know what I mean? So
I agree. I agree 100%. Is there so I know that it's my podcast and I've been the one asking questions. Is there any like Cryptic just did? Do any of you guys want to ask questions too?
Well, we still didn't even get the tack on his full explanation on that.
Oh shit, shorts. Oh man, come on, bite size.
That short set, yeah, there you go.
Bite
Get it
size.
right
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Yo,
here.
I'm surprised you
When did
didn't
it go
yell
from
at me.
Fun size to fucking bite size. When the hell did it change there?
Oh, I think a couple days
Fun
ago.
size.
I don't know.
see what happens, Tack, when you
God
become famous.
Damn.
yeah.
Yo, Rack,
Goes right to your
that
head.
would be insane. Yo, Rack thinks that we should do a 24-hour podcast. Like, oh my god.
Yo,
Rick, I love
let me
you and
get-
all, but
let-
there's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah,
about to say, listen, I enjoy hanging out with y'all, but
Crypt will
I
still
think
be
after 12
going.
hours, I'm ready to shut y'all fucking out
Yo.
of my head.
Yo,
Like, I
Rick,
love you guys,
let-
but holy
look,
shit.
let me get 2 cases of monsters and I'll be game.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The rest of these
Crypt-
fools, nah.
Yo,
They
you
think
would
bunch
be
of bitches about that.
every 10 minutes you would hear the monster. Hey, guess what?
You just hear all
Always
of us in the
does.
background.
Yep. Crip's like, hey, wake up!
He's like, hey. We're like,
Hey,
you know what?
hey, Wheezy, they better hope that they don't have a freaking Crip moment that we had the other day where he was just, I mean, so much energy
Oh,
that day.
coming into that game.
Oh my jeez.
Oh my lord.
Wait,
the chat wouldn't know what to do.
Which
The
moment?
day
are
that you
talking
was
about?
the
The
day
one-
that you was drinking
No, no,
all
no.
those
You drank like
monsters.
8
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
okay, yeah, I was
Dude,
there.
we
that
played
day,
like
too.
multiple different games. Are you talking about the one
Yeah,
where I
but
just
I
like
mean,
cracked in the
shit.
game and had 9 kills?
But you
And
no,
I kept
chat,
pushing hard.
I'm just talking about in general. You wouldn't shut up. you were chatty Cathy over there the whole
It was
entire
a
time.
good way though.
Oh man, like
But,
no,
man,
like it was
like-
it was cryptic times
I
10.
just like, I was like, how do you have that much energy? I tried everything. I can't get there.
You guys ever seen that movie Yes Man with Jim Carrey? You remember when he drank the Red Bull? You remember when he drank the Red Bull and he come back at 6 o'clock in the morning with the girl? He's like, I drink Red Bull. Have you ever had Red Bull? I really like Red Bull. Yo, that was motherfucking cryptic for like 8 hours. Like, it was like, dude, shut up for a minute and breathe for your own health. Please. Like, I'm afraid that
Fucking
you're just
riot,
going to,
though.
oh my God. Like, it was dope. Shit was
Riot.
funny as
It
hell.
was great.
Dude, I got off that game and my gut was hurting me. I was laughing so hard, bro. Like,
Yo, I fucking said it truthfully in Discord that day, dude. I think it was in our like moderation team chat. But,
shit was hype, Rick.
Who the fuck needs to do exercising? Just give me a fucking pack of monsters, and I'll work your abs up like you've never had them worked on.
That shit had me dying, man. Like I was seriously fucking dying that game.
Oh my god, dude! I can't even tell you how many times I had to mute myself because all I was doing was laughing. Like,
Does anyone else want to have any questions or anything that they want to add?
well, Jack, did you finish up your?
Nope.
Damn, we did it again.
Yeah, we did it again.
We went off topic.
Well, go ahead and finish, Tack, and then I will explain my afterwards because I have not.
Yo,
yet
guys, I
finished doing it
appreciate you
either.
guys being here. Really, thank you.
I don't
It means
know.
a lot.
Someone that just make me laugh because like anxiety, I'm always like stressed out. It's just, and if someone can get me to laugh, I don't care if they're doing good, bad in the game, but they have that comedic like thing. That's like 100%. It just, I don't know how to explain it. Get me to laugh, and I'm I'm good.
Just chills you
That's-
out.
Yeah, that's like why we always play together, and it's so fun because I'm like, I forget about everything else. I'm just laughing my ass off. Stomach hurts for the rest of the night.
So this is pretty common sense when it comes to streaming. Oh, all right. When you're first starting out, not because it sounds like a really good fucking idea, but take it from take it from me. I'm gonna say it, and I know for a fact everyone's gonna agree with me. Stay the fuck away from follow for follow.
Yes.
Do not do that. You have a better chance of growing in joining someone's Discord or following other streamers and spending time in their streams. Again, like I said, it's a grind, right? You're not, you don't go to sleep, hey, follow me, I'll follow you. Cool. You wake up tomorrow morning after spending, 12 hours following everyone and you got 5,000 viewers or followers. And then you streaming for a week and wondering how come you're not even getting 5 views. Or you're getting 5 consistent views, if that. You know what I mean? A lot of people I see get burnt out on that too. Again, going back to paying attention to followers and your view count. You can have 5,000 views and hit that goal quick, but if you ain't got a community or a chat, it's all for fucking nothing. And then you're gonna sit there and wonder and get pissed off when you have 5,000 followers and no one's coming to view you. And then your attitude shifted. And a lot of people get stuck in that mindset. And they stream with that mindset for a year. You know what I mean? And then next you know, it's all crazy. It's just bad juju.
And could I say one?
You're
Just
good, lady,
because
dude. Go ahead, Tack,
If
man. I'm sorry.
someone gets to host you, like, there's a lot of people get the host and they get mad when everybody leaves, something like that.
Yep. And
You're gonna
and
get
also
that.
for streamers, there's bad habits that we should look out for ourselves. I've seen, and it's really was never really apparent with me because I've never done it. My first experience with it was getting on Twitter and hearing other streamers, when you go in and you raid somebody or you're dropping a host and you're bringing 4 or 5 viewers, and if you're lurking in that stream and you hear that streamer, like, one, don't even give you any appreciation, 2, wants to sit there and talk, oh, well, they brought 5 viewers, but no one's chatting, like, fuck you. Don't do that. Like, always be appreciative. Yeah, you might not got 5 chatters, but those viewers, that number, the way Mixer worked, you start off with the most viewers first and then work your way down. So those hosts and everything that came in, 20 deep, 30 deep, that moved you up that list. Crazy. So people that was scrolling that list, they wouldn't have to go all the way down to find you. I never understood why streamers would never appreciate the thought. You know what I mean? The whole, it's the thought that counts, right? There's a lot of streamers out there that just doesn't understand that concept. Have you witnessed anything like that, X-Rated?
Have I witnessed where people just
They're not appreciative.
Pretty
Like, of the smallest.
100% have. And what really aggravates me about it is they take to social media and do their complaints, but you can go and watch, their streams and see that they have maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 people in there, and it's such a slap in the face in my opinion, to sit there and go on social media and be like, why is my viewership such crap? Like, what do I got to do to get people to come to my streams? When you do have people in there, the people that are your supporting cast, the people that are your like original people, you're spitting on them, in my opinion, in their face by sitting there begging for more viewership like they don't matter.
But
that's just how I feel.
But these are the people that's on social media complaining about, their viewers and their chatters, but yet you never see them in anyone else's streams. Again, you have to find that perfect balance. If you want to stream and play your game on camera, and by all means do it, right? But don't be pissed off at the community when you're not willing to do the extra legwork to return the favor. Right? Again, it's become apparent in this last month, and I think the whole move with Twitch and Mixer and Facebook, I think a lot of shit has come apparent, right? And a lot of people are evolving off of that, which is making them better. Some people are de-evolving and they're lashing out, right? I seriously think I'm seeing a mix of both of those, but going out on social media and just lashing out, or going into a community's Discord, lashing out, because I don't know if you're under the impression just because you're in the Discord doesn't think that we're going to be like, hey, here's a silver platter with half of the work that we did that we expect you to do. Again, it goes back to, the road goes both ways, It goes both ways. The problem is people think that grind means 12 hours and say nothing that's grinding is. Yeah, I agree 100%. I mean, like, you have to, streaming games is literally 10% of the business, right? If you want to be successful, you got to be able to put your time into all aspects of it. There's more to streaming than just playing a video game and expecting, to go to one person's stream that runs a whole community and expect that whole community to support you as well just because you support that one streamer. Like, what? I'm not trying to, like, be ignorant, but that's just not the way to go about it. I mean, it's... it sucks because I see it happening a lot.
Actually, want a prime...
How much money you got?
I'm rich, bitch. You want a perfect example of tonight, like, how effective a follow for follow can be compared to actually being in a stream. I'm not streaming right now, okay? I'm hosting Wheezy's stream for the podcast. I'm not streaming. I'm sitting here talking with you guys and hanging out with the chat. And just from that tonight, I've already gotten 3 follows. Just from being in here doing that.
I don't think I've gotten any followers. I don't think I did.
No one followed me.
That's coming from as long as I've been in here tonight. And again, I'm not even streaming. I'm not going out and looking for a follow to follow, but yet I've already managed to get 3 more followers tonight that I didn't have, and all because we're in here talking together and hanging out together.
Right. Well,
you don't have to follow for follow to get the follower. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah.
What's crazy, this is like the shit you guys never hear.
Yeah, this is behind the scenes.
We do this all the time.
Yeah, this is...
We just never put it out in the open.
This is behind the scenes. Alright, so Lady Duke, she just said that she hit over 500 on Mixer and she never streamed. Same as Scully. Scully had over 1,000 followers and he never did a stream himself. You know why?
How many times have we said that? How many times have we said that you don't have to be a streamer to get followers?
Nope.
There's so much more you can do.
Network.
He
networked.
Networking is the backbone for every streamer. It's the backbone of every streamer. That's why we are so appreciative of everyone that, when they're not streaming, or even if they don't stream, period, they're still doing so much. Just by sitting out a retweet of our streams, or just coming in to talk to us, opening up tabs. They're doing all this for us because, in my opinion, they love us. They want to help support us. And they know that if they ever did take up streaming, we'd be right there for them.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
100%. Because, again, the road goes both ways. Yeah, Scully hit over 1,000. He didn't even stream. You know, it's all about networking.
He'd always stop at my stream and be like, "Hey man, shouted you out."
Shouted you out on Twitter.
Or
tweeted your stream out. Yeah, and it's like I've always called Scully. I've always called Scully my walking billboard, bro. And like, part of me feels bad for saying that, but that's what Scully does. Like, he goes out and advertises, and that's the thing. I don't ask him to do it. You know, I'm not. It's not like I'm paying him on the side. You know, it's not like I'm throwing him like $20 every month for doing it. No, the dude just does it.
And like the shit that happened, random. Look what we raised, or everybody raised for him.
Yeah, Lady Duke, D Duke, you guys are always retweeting. You know, again, I'm a part of Team Duke Stars. I branched out and created my own thing, and I'm always, you know, talking about my team, and I'm always trying to include TDS. But you guys are always retweeting my stuff. You know, you guys aren't a part of Team Arctic, but you guys are a part of the Wheezy Factor. You know, I can get in a whole conversation about that. About my loyalty to you know what I mean though.
Oh, I'm gonna use that against you.
You know what I mean. Like, maybe I didn't even say it like that, but you know, again, I wouldn't have Team Arctic if it wasn't for TDS. Right?
I wouldn't have met any of you guys if it wasn't for Team
We've heard me say this. We've heard me say this 100 times, and I'll say it 100 more. Like, I have the reason why I have what I have is, you know, partly me. You know, I'm the one that opened it up. But the inspiration, you know, to do it. Like, I didn't think a stream team would have been like what it is. You know, I thought it was just like, you know, like a regular clan team almost, you know. I owe a lot to not just my community, you know, to the viewers that come in here every day, you know, subbing, dropping bits and all this, but I really owe a lot of it to Team Duke Stars. You know, and that's with, you know, D Duke, Lady Duke, everything that they do over there. It's amazing. Everything that I do over here, I taught from them. You know, I was lurking in the background, just I kept my mouth shut, my eyes open. But I give credit where it's due. You know, I'll sprinkle a little bit of credit from my side because, you know, I made Team Arctic. You know, I said it before. You know, I built Team Arctic off of Team Duke Stars Foundation, but I built it my way. You know what I mean?
NGL.
Yeah, I mean, it all goes back. It all goes back, you know? I mean,
was it IGC?
And if you look at a lot of people in the chat, and even here in the podcast talking, the only other person other than Tackman, I met everybody in TDS. Everybody. Hesse was there at the beginning. Cryptic was one of my very first supporters. I'm not even going to say supporters. I'm going to say friend. Because when Cryptic first met me, you know, through TDS... We was, you know, just there. And Cryptic said it earlier in the podcast.
Hold up a second.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold up a second.
Jesus.
I gotta fucking explain this to chat. Alright, guys, listen to this shit, alright?
This
dude said friend, and I'm always calling this dude my bro. Alright? Like, bro. He's over here just friend and trying to change the subject to fucking getting jiggy with it and...
Because he doesn't want to cry, Crip.
Yo, no, see, that's another thing about my channel back in the day. Again, our channels, you guys have to constantly evolve. No, we're not talking about Smack a Boom Boom. We're talking about one of the very first times that you watched my channel. And back on Mixer, you was allowed to play music, right? So I can't remember what radio station I had up, but they played Will Smith Getting Jiggy with It, and we was playing Blackout. Cryptic comes into the chat, hanging out for me. He's like, yo, is this for real fucking Getting Jiggy with It? I'm like, yeah. Next you know, I'd be like, me and Crypt just hung out on games. You know, and Cryptic said it earlier, seeing from where I first started, because that was pretty much when I was first getting started, to where we are now. You know, it's like, you could tell when I say that you got to constantly want to evolve your channel and shit like that. You know, Cryptic's seen that. Tackman's seen that. Hesse's been here since the beginning. You know, I met Hesse when I joined TDS. X-Rated came shortly after. You know what I mean? So my main squad, you know, and people that's helping me run Team Arctic was in Team Duke Stars. Still is in Team Duke Stars. You know, so I mean, again, you know, I'm speaking for just myself, but I gotta owe a lot of credit to Team Duke Stars as well for this. You know, for
you don't have to speak for yourself, because you know I am in the same exact boat. I owe so much to Team Duke Stars. I owe so much to Duke. For, like, he He helped me when I first started streaming to set up my Streamlabs with the Xbox Companion app, and at
He
the
helped
time
me.
because I didn't have
Him and Crown
the
Royal.
Elgato. He's always, reached out. He's constantly like tweeting out my stuff. Anytime I'm going live, he's putting it out there. Or whenever even this week I've posted, you guys have posted about this podcast. He's went right behind us and he's retweeted it out almost every single time we've posted it.
Right.
Like we can be on different platforms. The platform doesn't make the family. Like it has nothing to do with who we are or what we can do. We're all there for each other one way or the other.
Yep. We're all gonna be. It doesn't matter. There's just that bond.
Yeah.
And Lady Duke, listen. We know you're in the chat. We're not sucking your ass. So don't sit here like, oh my god, like we're just being real. Now, Cryptic, we know, don't do it, Cryptic, don't do it.
Now, hold up.
Oh, I'm gonna pray for you
We're
guys.
gonna make this a little more cryptic for you guys.
I'm gonna pray for you.
We ain't tonguing no bung.
I'm not
All right?
saying
No
tongue.
tongue into bung.
Oh my god, listen.
Just saying.
Please don't take the chat this way. Please don't take the chat this way.
You said suck ass. I just turned it a little more cryptic, man.
You know what I mean? I mean, we're not sucking up. I mean, these are real facts that I feel like that should have been discussed. You know, I mean, if they didn't know,
wouldn't have
y'all
a
needed to
podcast.
know that. Y'all need, yeah, I would have this podcast. I don't think I would have Team Dukes or Team Arctic. The whole idea of the team seeing. Again, I've always been in leadership roles with things I did. Tacman said it with NGL, the clan from Halo 2. I've ran Facebook groups. I was an admin of Facebook groups for, the better of 10 years. I ran 4 of them. 4 of them. So I've always had that online leadership quality, I guess you could say. So, I mean, like, maybe eventually I was going to end up doing this. But I think when I joined Team Duke Stars, it kind of kickstarted, it escalated the thought process. It did.
I give a special shout out to myself for the fact that I have the X rated in my name and yet I'm the one staying PG up in this bitch. Pretty proud right now.
Oh my gosh. Listen.
Okay, so before we get like super sidetracked yet again. Lazy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Tack, are you done with your what draws you into a stream?
Yeah, I'm good. Fuck,
Alright.
I forgot where I was, so.
So, in my personal opinion, what draws me in is one, having game knowledge. This isn't in the exact order, so just bear with me.
Okay.
Interactive with your chat. You're chill. You're not toxic. You're not being fucking ragey all the time. Blah blah blah. Another one of the really big things is the chat. If the chat isn't being accepting to new people,
Right.
it's a big turn down for me. I don't care if you got a webcam, you don't have a webcam. If you a chill person,
I
and
agree,
can get
right?
the bond with you.
I
I'm gonna
agree
be there for you.
100%.
No, I don't care if you're playing fucking Fortnite, if you're playing Fall Guys, Fall Boys, whatever the fuck it is, a little fucking penguin shit falling off the edge of the map or whatever. You're playing Call of Duty.
Game.
I don't care if you're playing fucking Minecraft. If you're chill and I can sit there and chat with you, I'm there for you. Screw the game.
Right. And
know,
like I said, man, there's
Oh,
people out there that's
okay.
just for them.
Alright, I just want to make a joke. So my Mortal Kombat was bullshit to you.
No.
Bullshit because you ruined it for me. Asshole. Now I don't even need to play it anymore.
Wait, did Tacman fuck you up in Mortal Kombat? Is
No,
that-
I mean the
No,
game
he's
was
just
No.
playing the story, and I was thinking about getting it, but now I've been watching him, so I feel like I don't even need to get it anymore.
Oh,
You can buy it from somebody that I know. They're selling it for $40.
Tacman let me borrow the game for a couple weeks, and I think I had that. I played the game on Mixer and beat it in 5 hours. That's the one thing I didn't like about it. Like, the story was just so slow. Or short,
Dude,
not
this one
not
is-
slow, but short.
Last couple
One-
have been pretty short.
Yo,
the
Sai, good
franchise.
morning. Sai's on.
Okay, so one of the really, really big things that pulls me into a streamer's stream and keeps me is like they don't have to be positive. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Rick.
I don't expect them to be hype. I don't expect them to be, any of that stuff. If they are being them, I am more interested in them than anything.
Right.
If you can't just be you, then there's no point in streaming, in my eyes.
No,
Like,
I agree. If you're pretending to be
Because,
someone that you're not,
like,
people are going to see
okay,
right through
so
that.
so the biggest and I know that this has been a real big topic lately. That's why I don't like Doc. It's a fucking act. It's a charade. It's a fucking facade. It's a fucking gimmick, and I don't like that. If you can't man up or woman up and be you, don't get behind the fucking camera. Don't put on some act to make yourself look better and bigger.
Rick got a really good question. Cryptic, let me ask you a question, Cryptic. This is from Rick.
All right.
Would you rather play a solo game while streaming, or a multiplayer game while streaming, and why?
Ooh.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
All right. So my response to that, Rec and Wheezy, a lot of the games I play have co-op aspects to them. Destiny, you're in 3-man fire teams. Call of Duty, you can be 2, 3, 4 in squads. Halo, you can have up to 8. Path of Exile, you can always team up with up to 6 other people and run maps. So at a personal level, I would stick more true to being multiplayer.
Right.
One, that gives chat extra people to have to entertain them. Two, obviously, more people are interested in, that multiplayer aspect. But I will not shy away from playing solo either, because a good story game is always very good for a chat. And here's why. Here's the true facts as to why. I could sit here and play Quantum Break, right? And somebody says something in chat, guess what? I have a pause button. I pause that and I look right at chat. Guess what? Now I get to see what you said, reply to you, unpause, and get back to it.
Yep. No, I agree 100% with that. It also depends on the game that I'm playing. But if I'm playing solos, if I want to interact with my chat, I'd play a story-driven game, because that gives me as a streamer, that gives me an opportunity to share those moments and these. I know, I see him. Scully, what's up? It gives me a moment to share that
What's up,
moment
Scully?
with my community. If we're watching, you guys know, I like Final Fantasy. All right, Final Fantasy 7. I was playing that for a while on stream. For any of you guys that ever played the original game, you go through this traumatic thing, right before you leave the first city. Seeing that on PlayStation 4, playing solo, I was, you could stop and express that emotion that you're feeling with your chat and kind of get, the whole, that connection level, but I also like playing, multiplayer games with squads on stream, because it makes for, again, honestly, the podcast, the reason why we're having this is because some of the chats that we get into off stream. Most of us, when we play in at night times and you guys are here, it's me, X-Rated, Cryptic, Tackman once in a while, Hesse once in a while. And we'll end our stream at, 11:30, 12 o'clock. And next you know,
Like 2
I'm
a.m.
falling asleep at 3 in the mornings telling these guys, I gotta go to bed. Like, y'all keep me up. Because we just sit here and we talk. We literally just talk. That was the whole idea of how this podcast came up. Was we was talking one night and I said, you know what? This would have been a fun thing to put on stream. That's how the idea of the podcast started. And Ta-da! Here we are.
Well,
Ta-da!
Maybe not that night.
But no,
Yeah,
no.
maybe not that night.
I remember that night.
But no, I mean, again, that's another reason that I think that we should do this podcast, because we was talking some really debatable shit, right? I'll be honest. And me and Cryptic and X and Hess, we all disagreed on a lot of shit, but we still got along.
I'll turn the lights off for you, hon.
It's not like
Okay.
we was like, hey, fuck you, I don't agree with your opinion, block, denied, wish death on you. I want to be able to have that environment where, again, I grew up with that. We can disagree and still have a beer. And get along.
Yeah.
Wait, who brought the beer?
I did it. I got
Absolutely.
I got a 12-pack in my fridge.
Can it be Strongbow?
Hessie, I got water for you, bro.
Yeah.
I got you, bro. I got you. You want ice? I got you. I'll put
Wheezy,
water on the rocks
Wheezy,
for
if
you.
you start pulling out the beer, I'm pulling up the vodka bottle.
I'm not pulling it out. I'm not pulling it out.
Ooh, vodka's my weak spot.
Oof.
No, I'm just kidding. Look, I had someone accidentally drop their Tennessee whiskey shot on my arm a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, oh.
Ooh, I
Now
bet that was
smell
hard.
but it smells so good though.
Yo, Rec, I got you, dog. It's empty, but I got you. Yeah, this
Does
is
it burn hair off?
Yo.
Your arm?
Vodka, oh yeah.
no, not vodka. I got the
That
Red
top
Bull.
shelf vodka. That's what I used to. That's why I was so broke at the bar.
It's the
He's
big
like-
king. Like,
What kind of vodka you like? I'm like, the one way up there.
yo, Lady Duke, I can't do
Legit,
Fireball.
this guy had to climb
Weezy
a
will
ladder
be in jail.
to get it.
Weezy will be in jail with
God
Fireball.
damn it, that's gonna get back on me.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I haven't drank for I don't know. I just haven't drank forever.
Hessie, the chat's telling you that they're proud of you, bro.
I know. I see.
So
Thank you.
I'm proud of you too. Like I said, I got water. I'll put that shit on rocks for you all day long, homie.
That's cool.
All day.
Water all day.
Yep. So, all right. Is there anything, guys? We've been at this for 2.5 hours. I'm sorry, guys. We are an hour and a half past our scheduled time. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us. This first podcast is just amazing. So, really quick, Rex asking part 2 of the question. I totally forgot. Will you add party chat in stream or not, and why? Me personally, I do. Mine's automatically set up for that. Anyone that gets in my party that's never been in my party, I tell them that their voice is automatically included. You don't get a choice. And what
Yeah.
they do with that, with what they do with that information, will determine if they play with me again.
Yeah.
Right, there's a time and a place for everything. And when someone comes in and
Fuck
say,
you,
yo,
Weezy.
hey, fuck you, Crip, I swear to God, bro. You cut me off again, I will,
He's like, I'm not playing with you tomorrow.
like, I'm not in the mood for your shit.
Now,
But,
boys.
no, I mean, like, I will have my party chat in stream. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I've had games where I didn't include my stream, and it felt like a one-sided conversation. I've got more people asking me, "Who's Weezy talking to? What are they saying?" Instead of, you guys together. It makes a great show. I mean, this goes back to, would you rather play squads, multiplayer while streaming, or solo? Depending on who you play with, really makes your stream that much more better. You could be a good streamer, but also the people that you include in it, whether or not they're playing your games or included their voice into your chat, they're a fundamental part of your community. So
You can
I
make
would.
collaboration.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, X? What do you think of that?
Well, I'll make it simple for the chat. Would you rather watch me laugh like a 10-year-old girl and have no idea what the hell I'm laughing about? Or would you rather actually hear what these idiots are telling me in my freaking headset all night? I'll leave it up to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Whoa,
people that
idiots.
come in here and they're like, hey, whoa, Weezy's talking to himself. Like, all right, are we dealing with Weezy, bipolar Weezy, sad Weezy? Like, he's literally
Telling
hearing
you.
voices in his head. Like,
If you guys listen to some of the shit that goes on in my headset, you guys would know why I'm laughing. Like, it would just be weird if I'm laughing and you guys can't hear anything.
Scully, I hope
You're
you're
saying
feeling better, man.
in
I
your
appreciate you
head.
stopping
Yeah.
by.
I was like, oh shit in my head. Yeah, that's dark. Don't go in there. That door is fucking locked.
Right. What about
No, I love these. I love these dudes. So yeah, I would include the audio because it just makes my stream hilarious.
Right. Guys, give me 1 minute. My chat's jumping.
Want me to slow it?
No. But you can go ahead and take over for a minute.
Well, King
Yeah,
Rich
shut up.
does make a good point on.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
trying to figure
it-
that one out.
Let me elaborate
That's what I
on
was
that.
trying to look at.
If it's new
I
people,
just couldn't
if it's new
comprehend it.
people, Rich, that I don't know or I haven't communicated with, I'm not letting them into my
Yeah,
party right away. I need to know more about these people. I need to know, especially if they haven't been any part of my community and nobody else knows them, they could easily just come into my party chat, say one word, and then leave, and then I'm the one in trouble for it. I know these guys won't do that. Like, we joke around, but it never, never takes offense or anything like that. So, it's very questionable to have a new person come in and you just don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like you guys could joke around, and this new guy like, you don't know us that well. You can't do that.
No, and I
exactly,
agree
Jack.
100%.
Like,
I agree 100%.
You don't, if he's in with our chats, like some of this off the wall stuff that we all say, we don't know if that person's going to be offended by it or, something. If I don't know them, like I said, it's very questionable to add them to the party to where everyone can hear on stream.
Yeah, if I've
Yeah,
seen them in my
because
chat
you
for a
can't-
couple days and they've hung out with us while we streamed and heard the stuff that we talked about, and
Play
I see
offline.
I see how their chat is when they're in the chat, or if they're streaming themselves and I go and check them out while they're streaming and see how they act. That also determines if I would ever put them on my stream,
Right.
So I mean, no, I agree 100% with that. What about you, Hesse? Putting people on your stream with their voices that you've never known versus
I don't mind having people added in my party chat.
even if it's people that you don't know.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Say it again.
All right, so if you had a party chat going on, right, for your stream,
Yeah.
would you feel comfortable just adding just anybody to the
Oh
chat?
no.
Right.
They had to go through a 3 checklist part with me.
Oh, Hess, you got the list.
It's a Hess process.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
this
hear
is
about the
thing.
Hess
I
process.
never really ever had my own party. I always get invited to join a party,
Okay.
so I never had people join my party. I've always been invited to join a party. So, but they don't really add people they don't know either in the party chat either because of that reason.
Hess got a
Because they don't know them
process.
as of yet. Yeah, it's like you got to talk in the chat first, and then maybe we can play with me or something. Let me see how you act in the chat first.
But no, I agree with that. I agree.
Start Hess. You gotta steal Chris Jericho's thing. You
Wha-
just made the list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You just made the list.
What about you, Cryptic?
Man, that was great. It
Mine's
was
a
so
lot
fun.
more complicated, to be honest.
Well, go ahead and drop it.
When I did stream, I wanted to. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest issue is with the way that my headset is connected to my PC. I would get an echo because of the Xbox app broadcasting the sounds from the game, so I'd have to turn it all the way on to chat.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd still hear the game and everything through the PC. And if I had, voices coming through, I'd hear it in my headset twice. Once from me, once from my stream.
I got you.
And if I went to turn that down, then I lost capability of hearing my game.
So it depends on the connection issue as well.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Exactly. So
I get that. All right.
I'll go the same way with about like playing with someone new too. I don't know. You guys remember on Mixer, like you could put on there about like because they had the level of what you were in the chat, and you could use that kind of to your benefit. You'd be like, if you're a certain level, if you're like a level 10 or something, then
Right,
you
bro.
could be
I
considered to be
appreciate
played
you
with
being
or
here,
whatever.
man. Thank you.
You don't really
Thank you.
have that,
That means a
on
lot, hearing
Twitch,
that.
so
Seeing
now
that, reading
I'm
that.
even like skeptical about playing
I
with new
appreciate
people.
that.
Just because I don't know what they're gonna do in game. They could just goof off, and then I'm stuck playing with somebody that
Lady Duke's the
doesn't
list
even want to take it
queen.
serious.
Looking like this big.
I feel that.
Yeah, no, I agree. Man, this chat, Rex making me all in my feels right now, guys.
Easy.
Yeah.
Alright. What do you guys think? Alright, the point things down the bubble?
Yeah, have your mic cut out. I need you to like put that shit back in your
God
mouth
damn
again.
it.
There you go. Put that shit in your mouth and like it.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Again, everybody.
Yo, we
Again,
are
we're
an
gonna go to
18.
commercial.
We're an
Yeah,
18 plus fucking streamer, so like I'm just saying, like, dude, I need to let me hear them vocal cords, bro.
Okay.
Can we get the Viagra ad on the
So
roll
this
here?
is this
shit.
is not the do's and don'ts. This is just the behind the scenes.
No,
Pretty much.
no. We just got off topic, and I think we're gonna have to
It just
steer
went
back
to
on
behind.
topic here because it's almost 3 hours long. Yo, this is like a Joe Rogan podcast. Like, this is his type of
Yeah,
shit.
I love Joe Rogan.
Oh my gosh, he does 2.5, 3,
It's so
almost
weird
4
not
hours.
hearing him play or like talk in UFC 4 now. It's Daniel DC Cormier now.
Yeah, he's
talks.
he just moved his studio from LA to Texas.
Yeah.
He
So
talks shit on Gamer.
yeah.
So look,
Oh well, I
uh,
still watch.
definitely be hyped up chat for next week because we got Joe coming on. I feel like he's got a lot of good views. So.
Hey, here's a fun fact. Did you guys remember earlier when I said that Justin TV was Twitch back in the day? Right? Justin TV evolved into Twitch. Joe Rogan's very first podcast was on Justin TV. A fun little fact. I found that out probably a week ago. Oh, I'm on the list. I hope that's a
You
good
just made
thing.
the list. But Weezy, you know the little bubble thing down there?
Yeah.
Should we make those ice cubes? Instead of points, call it like ice cubes.
Dude,
Or
can you do
cubes.
that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Icicles?
Damn, you want some points? You're dangerous.
Okay, Weezy, did you want me to ask like a question that's reverse of what I just asked you all, or should I let you do that one?
Well, I mean, listen, I wrote down, again, not a script, fucking dicks, but I wrote down, my ideas, and we've already pretty much got those, so, if you guys have any questions that you want to, ask, anyone in the
Okay.
party chat wants to take over and start asking questions, or anyone in the chat, feel free. Again, we're trying to keep up with the chat as well. Anything you guys want to know, shoot it our way, and we'll talk about it. I mean, that's cool.
To the penguins in chat and to everybody that's in the thing. What are the don'ts? Like, what are your pet peeves about streaming? Like the things that you don't that push you away from a streamer.
Negative Nancy's, bro. I mean, just people that don't understand that we have in real life going on. Everyone's in a different part of their life. Some of us are new parents. We got infants. Some of us, our kids are fully grown. Streaming is no longer just a, you know how it was when we was kids. It's video games is not just for fun, And now that it's evolved, 30 years past, it's a whole different society nowadays. So we grew with this society, all of us, OGs that could sit there and talk about playing Nintendo and all this, we have families, we have kids in real life. So when you get on and you stream and, you're helping support the community the best that you can. That's why if you guys come into my channel while I'm live, I'm always shouting people out, always. I can't always be You know, I do a 3-4 hour stream in the morning. And then I get off and I handle in real life. You know, I got 3 kids. I live in a big neighborhood where my kids are very popular with all the neighborhood kids. I don't have time to go sit down in another stream for 2-3 hours or spend, you know, 3-4 hours jumping in and out of streams. I just don't. That's why, you know, the little bit that you can give back, you know, is very, very helpful. And a lot of people understand it. But it's just the people that complain and doesn't respect, you know, like, hey, it's my day off. You know, I don't, you know, again, there's times I want to be, you know, just away for a minute, like one day off, you know, and I'm still constantly getting blown up on my DM and stuff like that. And it's like, guys, business starts back Monday. We'll be back, you know, and not everyone's like that. There's people out there that can stream 7 days a week. There's people out there that can only stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know, it's just the people that expect you to be there full time for them. You know, and again, Cryptic, X, Hess, Tack, we've all talked about this. I've even told you guys I feel guilty as shit for that. You know, a lot of people spend a lot of time in my streams, and I try my best to at least spend a minute. When you're a team leader and you're the person that everyone looks at as a leader, you got to be able to find time to divide your time for everybody, right? You can't just take time for those few people and forget the rest. You know, you can't, because the rest, those people that you're forgetting, are the ones that's helping your brand out. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, racism, don't get a second chance. Those are my biggest turnoffs. Yeah, I mean, like, racism. During streams and stuff like that, I won't talk politics. I won't talk religion. Racism will get you banned. You know, we already got enough negativity in our real lives in society. I don't want to carry that shit over to this game, right? If I wanted to hear racism shit, I'd go get on Facebook. If I wanted to hear political shit, I'd go watch CNN or Fox News. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be playing the game. I wouldn't be getting in my fucking fantasy world away from real world.
That's why we're here.
Yep, that's why we're here. Because, again, you guys could be doing nothing at home, right? Some of you guys could probably be sitting there watching TV, you know, feeling that you know, negativity that mainstream media and, you know, social media and just life puts out nowadays. But no, you guys are here because you guys are being entertained and you guys are sick of that. You know, I appreciate the shit out of it. I love you guys.
Is that all for you then, Weezy?
Yeah, I'm gonna end off on that. I feel like I've been talking too damn much.
What's the question again?
See, I done fucked it
Like,
up.
okay, so the last question I asked you all was, what were
on.
the turn-ons? What is the turn-off?
Alright, this is just me. If I go into your stream, I don't want you to shout me out as soon as I get in there. I don't like that. I want to watch you.
Without being known that you're in there, yeah. Some people don't feel like
it's like
chatting.
if I like your content, I will talk to you. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like, I come right in there, it's like, I've been in there 1 second. Hey man, thank you for coming by, and I'm like,
damn. So much for being covert.
Yeah,
Our
like,
cover's blown.
I'm just trying to watch. And then when they call me out instantly, it deters me. Because it's like, I'll watch, and I don't want you to know I'm watching, but it's like, I like your content, I'll start talking, I'll start engaging with you. And then make it like a natural thing. But it's like, you call me out instantly, it's just, that's just my pet peeve. I don't know why.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that, you know, don't like being called out. You know, Rec, you just said it perfect. Being called out while I'm just lurking. Like, I'm here to just sit back and chill. I want to do bare minimum, you know, interaction. Sorry, I have those days where I just don't want to talk to people, right? I shut my phone off. You know, Cryptic will blow up my Discord, make sure I'm okay. Are you still alive? Yeah, I'm just having one of them days. Ain't got much to say. Don't want to talk. But yeah, I mean, like, I still want to be plugged into streaming somehow. You know, whether or not I cast you to my TV and I'm sitting on my couch, you know, having a bowl of cereal or something like that. I don't want to have to sit there and interact. I just want to watch.
Yeah, and it's like, but if you do something fucking sick, or use my language, but
Yeah, I'm gonna
or
say
something
GG,
cool.
like, dude, like GG.
like hell yeah, then I'm gonna interact, and then that'll be something natural to feed off. Don't stare at your chat is pretty much what I'm getting at. Cause you can see the names, the whatever.
I
I
can,
don't know.
I can see
point
both
somewhere.
sides, Lady Duke. Lady, she thinks it's important to be recognized and everyone, and like I said,
No.
I see both sides. I really do.
No, it's not that I don't want to be thanked for being there. If I want to be known, let me be known. And like you're like, oh hell yeah. You're like Lady Duke. You're like, you shout me out. I have no problem with that. I'm just saying, don't let me lurk before talking.
Right. A lot of people that
So-
come into these chats, that just want to lurk. When they get called out saying, "Hey, Tackman, thank you for joining by the stream," there might be an obligation to some of these viewers
Because
to
now
say
it's
hi.
like you're forcing me to talk.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, me personally, I would feel ignorant at that point if I don't respond. At least say, yo. You know what I mean? So I can honestly, see both factors. You're being friendly. You're trying to set a whole friendly vibe to your stream, to new viewers that come in, welcoming them into the stream.
Yeah, it's like
I totally get that.
I appreciate the shoutouts and stuff. Like I just get in there 3 seconds and you're like, hey, thanks for being here. Like, let me get my feet wet. Let me see what you got going on.
Right. No, I totally get that. All right, who's taking over the question? Who's the question directed to now?
If Tack's done, then I guess to either Hesse or X, whichever one wants to claim it.
Flip a coin, boys.
Go ahead, Hesse. I'll let you do it first.
All right. The one thing that really, 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 I don't know, it probably doesn't bug anybody else but me, but when you're playing and they take a sip of their drink and they go, and then they go,
No, me and Cryptic was just talking about this.
and it happens every fucking time. I'm sorry for cursing, but oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
No, me and
See, there I go.
No, me and Cryptic was
No,
talking
no, no.
about that
It's like,
before.
and then it's like, don't play if you're gonna. I don't want this to sound bad, but these people that just play and sound so sad.
It's almost like going to a restaurant and watching people talk while
Yeah.
they eat. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
sorry,
like,
guys.
hey,
it's like
finish.
these-
Please finish
they're
that
trying to have a
coleslaw
pity
before
party.
you
Sounds
speak,
sad.
because that's just going to
They're
come out
trying to have a
projectiles.
pity party. That's what it's like. They sound so sick. They're hungry. 24 hours a day.
Oh my god, he said they're hungry 24 hours a day, like...
And it's like, Jesus God. It's like, I mean, just don't complain a lot while streaming. Like, that's what some people do, and it's just annoying.
Oh, hey, listen, guys. Everybody in the chat, this is the real...
It probably makes no sense.
the
but
real deal on what some people think. I mean, you guys are getting real opinions from real people, real streamers, real viewers, I mean, you can't stop people from thinking the way they do. Again, like I said, if I'm in a restaurant and I see Betty Joe over there eating some fucking barbecue ribs and coleslaw, and she starts laughing, having a good old fucking time, and her dentures look like they're
The
about to fall out,
flirting
I'm gonna
is
walk up
pretty
and be
bad.
like, ma'am, shut your fucking mouth. That's disgusting. You know what I mean? I maybe I wouldn't because that's rude, but I really want to. You know what I mean? Like, listen, Beta Joe, you gotta, put your dentures back in. You're like, calm the fuck down. You looking like Ed. All right, X, take it off.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I got a few of things
few?
that I just
Shit.
that I
X-
I don't mean
can't
to-
stand.
X got a list now too.
Look, I don't mean to interrupt X, just real quick. Y'all making me feel real bad right now because I got a fucking list, bro. I got a list that is like quadruple Chris Jericho's list.
Yo, good
all
night,
time.
Rec. Man, I appreciate you stopping by and kicking it with us, man. Thank
Y'all
you.
have
Hey, I
five
mean-
of them. I got like fucking
one
like
thi-
30.
We're all saying one thing. You're like, oh shit, this is more than one.
Yeah, like
Appreciate that, Rec.
I think
Appreciate that.
I think I'm gonna hold my comments in.
Oh, shit. So I'm gonna like, I know it's one.
Nah.
but I'm
Hey,
gonna go-
really quick, just because like you guys hear everybody
it's
that's
not
in the
even
party
really that.
chat
It's
this
probably
week.
like 2 or 3.
We're gonna
tops.
alternate
And
people
they-
too.
and we've all
right?
talked
There are
about it, so
some
you
people
guys
that's in the
pretty much
chat
know
might
what
not
they
be in
are.
it next week. We'll have new people. So
my
again,
first
if you guys
one
ever
is-
want to get in
it
on a
goes back
podcast
to
with us and express your
slandering
opinion,
and like the
again,
negative
make
talk
sure you're following.
with,
Hit the
certain
Discord
streamers.
up. My Discord team.
My
Arctic,
biggest
get the
pet peeve
podcast
with it
ideas.
is
Drop
I
your
don't want to
idea
hear you
or put it in
use
there that
a
you would love to be
specific
on one.
person's name,
And
especially.
we'll work you guys in.
That pisses
So,
me off
absolutely.
more
Again,
than
this
anything.
is I'm the one
because you're-
hosting the podcast.
Negativity
This is for y'all,
is
so whatever you guys
putting
want to do,
them
you
down.
guys let me know.
You're doing it
Right?
on stream.
Love y'all. Thank you.
So other people could be like, well, maybe I shouldn't visit that person then. Like, don't mention people's names. And it's happened. I've been in streams where it's happened. If you have a problem with that person, I don't want to hear about it on your stream. That's between you two. That's my biggest pet peeve. My second one is if guy girl, girl, guy whatever, if you guys are playing together or streaming together, I don't want to hear you guys flirt with each other the entire time that I'm in there. It annoys the hell out of me, especially if you're not even focusing on the chat and all you're doing is drooling over each other. I've seen it so many times, and it pisses me off because it's like you're so focused on each other and you have no idea what's going on in your chat. Or you don't even act like you give two shits worth. And that aggravates me. Like, just keep it, keep it respectable. Like, I don't want to come in there and, listen to you guys drool over each other.
Right.
And then,
Yeah, does
lastly,
he pick a date with
Go ahead,
Martin? You know?
yeah, like, it's just like, why? Like, if you guys could do this off camera, you don't have to do it on
Yeah,
camera for
I
everybody to watch
agree.
and see.
It's
And
just,
then-
ugh.
My last thing that I would probably say is my number one pet peeve is just people ignoring the chat in general. Like, not even that they're being negative or anything, but just like they're not even looking at the chat. I've had it to where I've went in and said something to someone and not gotten a reply, or I'll get a reply like 15 to 20 minutes later after I done forgot what I even said. Like, it's just, your chat is there for a reason. The people are there for a reason. If you're not even looking over to see what they're saying, what is the point of streaming? I don't want to just watch you play. I actually want to interact. And, I see people that, I think this is the dumbest thing. I don't care if a streamer has a camera. I could care less if you have a camera. But damn it, if you're a streamer, have a freaking mic. I don't want to go back into the stream and read your text in your streams.
Not only that,
Like,
but sit there and wait for the 5 minutes of you doing nothing on
of you
the game
typing it.
while you're typing out the
Yeah, like-
message. It's like,
It just, I've seen people have a camera but not have a mic. Like, it's like, dude, did you write a list out in an order and you just decided to go sporadic? Like, a microphone should be the number one thing you need for your stream over a camera any day. And that, again, like, I don't want to go into the chat and have to watch for what you're typing up for me to look at, especially if there's other people in the chat. It just, again, I don't know if you guys have seen that happen, but I know I have.
I have,
And
yeah.
it instantly makes me want to leave people's streams because I'm not trying to sit there and read what they're saying back. Just for the love of God, please have a microphone.
Right.
Make that a number one priority over a camera.
Or at least put a disclaimer in your, headline, because there's been times when I first started, right? I understand the struggle, right? A lot of people think that you need all this flashy shit to start streaming. In reality, all you need is a fucking Xbox, right? You can upgrade
with the headset.
with a headset, right? But there's been times, again, Tackman, you know this. Well, actually, even all you guys. How many headsets have I gone through since I've been streaming? I done lost count. There's been days where I stream with no headset, but I always put a disclaimer in the headline of the stream. Chill zone live, or in effect, star, no mic. Star. You know, like I try to let the people know that what they're getting into before they click. You know.
Star.
Yeah.
That's
Shit.
that's
Or
totally different. Like that's respectable right there.
Or if you're in a
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
if you're in a game, like I did it a couple nights or not a couple nights ago. I did it a couple months ago. I think it was Thanksgiving weekend. I was playing my Xbox One S out in the living room, which is on Wi-Fi. Right? I wanted to play Apex. I'm the type of person now where I can't play a game without streaming. Like it's just plain and simple, cut and dry for me. Right? If I'm playing a game, I'm on a fucking stream, regardless. I might not be streaming to an audience, but damn it, at least it'll be there later so I can rip it off, you know, and make my clips out if I do anything cool. But, you know, I was playing Apex, and people were joining in the chat, and they were asking me questions, and it was funny because it was simple questions, yes or no. And playing Apex, you know, I can make my character nod up and down real quick, or make it left or right to make it look like no. So, like, they knew that I was seeing their chat, and I was still responding. But, I mean, like, I agree. Like, if you have no response to
I think I was
that,
there for that night.
and you have to stop your gameplay for 5 fucking minutes just to type in a message to your chat,
Yeah.
that kind of turns me off by wanting to stay. I mean, like, I'll support you through the dark times. I get that, but dude, when it's 3 months deep and you haven't even
What
picked up a fucking $15
really
got me
headset at
is-
Walmart or Family Dollar, like, there's no excuse at that point. Like, you have to be able to put some time and some money into this if you want those viewers to hang out. You want those followers to follow. You know, just because you're on a game and streaming on Twitch or Mixer or YouTube or Facebook doesn't mean you're going to get a viewer or a follower or anywhere. You know,
Yep.
it's just not.
And if there's problems with your microphone, that's one thing. And I totally understand that. There's always technical issues. But just like Wheezy just said, if it's 3 months deep and you're still doing it without a microphone, it's going to be hard for me to stay in your stream and try to pay attention because I can't sit there and read all the time what you're putting.
Right.
Plus they have to stop while they're playing the game to
Yep. It's just inconvenient. The whole thing is inconvenient. Again, the only reason I point it out is mainly because it's not that these people have microphone problems. It's that they've been streaming for months and they won't get a microphone, but they have a camera. And it's I don't understand why people would think that the camera is more important and not a microphone.
It's always audio over.
Yes, exactly, Tag.
Yeah, I can understand, you know, because it's happened to me. You know, I can understand, you know, if you know why a camera, no microphone, and then, you know, you get both of them at the same time, and then you're going to stream without it, you know.
Yeah, I don't use a camera.
But yeah, I mean, again, like three weeks into it, like you got to, you know, like something's got to give.
All right, X, is that your last one?
Cryptic, what are you?
Yes,
about to ask?
because now I'm curious what
Yeah,
you're
I'm
about to
curious too.
say.
Okay. So this is just me. Just me. Don't anyone take offense to this?
You know very damn well when he says that, y'all need to go, you know, get some salt because someone's feelings about to get hurt.
Yo, it is bad enough. I had to wait until after I had a cigarette lit to do this. Like,
Jeez.
you know that's bad. All right.
I'm signing a waiver right now. I am not responsible for what's about to come out his fucking mouth.
Signature at the
This
bottom.
just this goes right back to what Rec was asking about. Like, hey, would you rather put their name in party chat? Do not make me take that back, Cryptic.
All right, so this isn't in order again. It's just a bunch of shit that really turns me away from streams and streamers. A few of them have already been said, like not talking back to your chat.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody comes into your fucking chat, make them feel appreciated. Like, appreciated. You cannot sit there and ignore them. Like, without them, you ain't streaming.
I've always said
You're
that. Your
just
community.
displaying a fucking game. You're not streaming. Make the people feel wanted. Another one that was already said is flirting and such things. Like, come on, people.
Mhm.
I don't care if you're homosexual, if you're straight, if you're bi. pansexual. I don't give two flying fucks how or what you live like. Right? You could be a 90-year-old man trying to turn into a 90-year-old woman because you feel like you're transgendered. I don't give two flying fucks. But don't be sitting there, you're so pretty, baby. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Right? Like,
There's a
seriously.
time and place for that shit, and it's not here.
Have some fucking professionalism in your stream.
Thank you. Yes. Amen. Amen. I can't tell you how many people that used to enjoy watching streamers and then just get turned off of it because that's all their stream turns into. It's like almost like a porno site almost. Like it's crazy.
Some other bigger ones, and again, nobody take offense, but we all know a specific somebody who likes to you know, mid-match, mid-game. Hey guys, I gotta go grab cheeseburger.
Shut the fuck.
I was waiting for it. Yo, this is that's why I was laughing earlier when Hesse was like, man, I don't like when they fucking eating and drinking while they're like.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
That's why Cryptic
it's the
was
same thing with drinking.
all quiet.
It's the same thing with the drinking. All right, like I feel Hesse so much on that. Like
It had to do with you guys. It was not you all. It's just
another one that really gets to me, and I don't know why. I think it's just because like I understand the process of getting it through to a stream. Don't sit back and play your music on your phone. Come on, people, you can hear the difference. Just
I'm
fucking
guilty.
use
I'm
Streamlabs.
I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of that.
Like I said, I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does. It makes me just want to like. I know it's a bad way to express this, but it makes me want to strangle, like, things that don't need to be strangled, innocent things.
All right, hey, I'm gonna need you to put Baby Yoda down. It's not his fault.
Bro, Baby Yoda's in my bedroom right now, bro. He's safe. He's safe.
Step away from the Yoda.
Baby Yoda is back in the.
Yeah, I mean, like, in order for you to not notice it, like, it really has to be that perfect tune. And not tune as in, like, music, but, like, you have to have your equalization just dialed in
And
perfect.
another one that was really brought up is, you know, like, the negativeness. Like, don't be putting your dirty-ass fucking shit-stained fucking underwear on the fucking clothes hanger right in front of your fucking stream and blasting about everyone else. Like, don't be doing that shit. Like,
Right.
It was laundry week, Crip. Get over it already.
I get very hypercritical about it because I've seen streams that are like really, really presented well, really done well, and then I can go to watch someone else and it's totally fucking ass backwards, and it bothers the hell out of me.
Right.
Another thing like X's last point, don't fucking type to me. If you gotta fucking type to me, don't fucking stream. Save your money for 2 weeks. Go fucking Walmart, buy a fucking $10 fucking Microsoft Life Cam bullshit. Fucking come back and talk to me. Use the webcam's or audio pickup to fucking talk to me. I don't care.
Dude, you can get a cheap earbud piece with a cheap-ass microphone for $5. And that'll work.
Like, that's my point, dude. Like, the stuff has become so accessible, so easy to find, it's so easy to get.
Right.
And you don't always have to get the best thing, and that everybody thinks.
Exactly.
No, that's why I'm always like, you know what, you gotta be evolving, you gotta be willing to evolve. You know, when I first started, I was streaming straight off the Xbox. I didn't have all this. I didn't have a PC. I didn't have a laptop for this, the camera, or anything like that. My channel evolved as I went. You know, if I hit 100 followers, yo, I'm doing something right. Let's go put a little bit of money into the stream and see what we could do. And I mean, it just steamrolled. And it's still steamrolling.
Another one that really gets to me is like, don't go into other people's streams and either just brag or bitch.
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, you're gonna ruin their fucking stream by putting your fucking negative vibes out there because you're being ignorant to the process. Just You know, if it's something that bad or something that good, just DM them.
Right.
Whisper.
Right. Well, I mean, that goes back to the whole time and place. If you want to vent, or talk, about your personal life and want someone to vent to, because let's be honest, right? We've all said it. We've all become not just a team, but a family, right? There's things that we could talk to each other about that we don't feel comfortable talking to, people in real life about that we know,
Yeah.
right? So, I really think that, going into someone's stream and trying to do that while they're live is not good. But again, me personally, you want to reach out to me and talk about your problems and vent, hit me up on Discord or, hit me up on Twitter. I'll let you vent. Or if we have to get all serious, like, man, let me switch my stream around to a podcast, or, let me switch to my just, let's talk scene, where I'm sitting there in the chill zone, just talking. Don't do that while I'm 6 kills fucking deep on the last circle in fucking Call of Duty. Please. I mean, that's all and I know I'm sounding ignorant when I'm saying that. But there's a time and place when to bring shit up. Alright?
Just how you feel. Like, it's not saying it's a bad thing, it's just that's how you feel towards the situation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always going to take time to make sure that, people are okay. I always check on people. But there's a time and place for it. If you come into my chat and say, yo, I'm a little down, or, something bad happened, blah, 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 just know I'm more than likely to reach out to you after my stream to see what's up. That's just the type of person I am. Kind of when I see people, especially when it's repeated, if you have them coming into your stream 4 or 5 times, and 4 out of those 5 times, it's always negative, always poor me. At that point, you kind of got to look at it and be like, all right, either you got to make some changes in your fucking life, or you got accustomed to throwing the goddamn pity party out and waiting for a reaction.
Yep.
And I hate to say that, but there are people out there that's like
that's
that.
not-
I mean, like, real talk.
And that's not the viewers. Like, everybody feeling down all the bring you down.
Yo, X, my feet is sweating, man. Does that mean I got the Rona too? Dr. X.
Oh shit.
I don't know if your feet is sweating. Are they moving at all? Or are
Yeah.
they just sitting still?
No, my piggies are moving.
Doesn't matter either way. You got the Rona.
God damn.
Fair-
You heard it's a sip of yo. Oh no.
But no, like that's
Either
just
way, you
some of
got
them.
it.
I'm sure there's more, and I'm just blanking right now because I'm trying not to be all like a super duper asshole or super ranty. But
Lady, I'm gonna have to check some of that stuff out. I've been looking at it. No, I'm actually, guys, it's 3 hours and 14 minutes into this podcast.
Yeah.
I love it. And we're still sitting, alright, so Twitch shows me 18, Streamlabs is showing me 20. That's fucking crazy, guys. I mean, like, we've been averaging,
3.5 hours and still managing to hit 20 viewers almost the entire way.
I
if
don't,
not more.
dude, I don't think I've seen anything under 15 in, like, the last hour. So, I mean, like, it's amazing.
They're outlasting us.
Yeah, I mean...
well, fucking speak for yourselves.
So, really quick, does any of you guys in the party chat have
Well,
anything
I like
else
my sleep.
you want to? Yeah, I mean, I'm getting pretty tuckered out. Is there anything that you guys in the party chat want to add? And anybody in the chat, is there anything that you guys want to ask us while we're live right now? You're not, oh damn, Lady Duke. I don't know if, man. Oh, we were just having a moment and she just drops out and put it under my boobs. Gamer goo.
I read it and I was trying so hard not to say anything.
Like,
Party chat.
like I got a comment.
That is just
Like I got a comment, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. It's not bad, but it's not professional. that was pretty funny though. That was pretty funny. Boob goo. There you go, Fee. We're gonna call it boob goo.
I will say this, man. Like, if anybody in the chat, like, or even if you know somebody that hasn't been in here tonight, like, if they're feeling, down about something, or they're down about the team, or they have an issue and you know about it, reach out to them.
Yep.
Like just try to talk it through with them, and that way it not only does it help them, and it also helps you in a way because you may have something in common with the problem, but it stops them from making a stupid decision that ultimately will come back on them.
Yep.
And you don't need just certain people to talk to. Like, we're an entire family, and that goes for Team Duke Stars and Team Arctic and Heroes of Hope and Support Squad. Like, we've got all these people in the community. Like, there's always somebody to talk to.
We are fucking
Always someone to
loud
talk to.
and we are proud. And Team Arctic, I know for a fact, has a track record of showing support on and off streams.
I mean, that's why we have a Discord. And, Team Duke Stars has a Facebook page. Team Arctic has a Facebook page. We have ways to communicate with people. And it really irritates me to see when people go and the first thing they do is bypass the team and go directly to social media to post their grievances. Like, that should never happen. We're all right here in this together. We all have, somebody in here that we can talk to and try to get, whatever it is that's on your mind out. It just, again, just keep that in mind.
Right.
Can I just throw it out there? Just, if you guys are in the Discord and shit, just don't bring that petty bullshit to me. I have the name of Team Enforcer for a reason, because I'm the team asshole.
Yeah, you might want to hit me up or X or Psy or someone first before you even try.
I'm just kidding. I am very.
You get Cryptic involved, all hell's about to break loose. I gotta have that dude on a leash. He was ready to go tear someone up.
Cryptic is very passionate, guys.
He's
very,
loyal,
very passionate.
Loyal,
He
and I
will
love
give you-
him for that.
He will give you one of the best conversations that you could ask for when you are venting to him. But just know that if it's something that is going to piss him off, you're going to have to tug on the leash a little bit and get him to kind of pull back.
Yep.
No.
Don't bite.
It may not be that bad, but don't bite. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours and 18 minutes. It's
I
fucking
agree.
insane, guys. Like this. Hey, listen. For you guys in the party chat, I want to thank you guys. You guys coming in here doing this, expressing your opinions and stories and all that. For this to become a reality like it is, you guys are a big factor of this. So I appreciate you guys. X-Rated. Can I get a shout out for X-Rated, Cryptic, Hesse, and Tackman? Guys, for them. Team Arctic, Team Duke Stars, stand up, give them a round of applause. I know you guys can't hear them, but trust me, they're cheering you guys on. Guys, I appreciate you guys. I really do. For everything.
I think I can say for everybody in the party and chat, like, we appreciate you actually making this idea happen.
Good night, Lady Duke.
You had the idea, and you ran with it, and if tonight's any proof to you, obviously there's a lot of people that enjoyed it, and feel the same type of way that some of us do. So it was a great thing.
Yeah. Like I said, I seriously think next Monday we'll do another one, guys. I've always said that.
We get views
Wait,
like
next Monday?
Or not Monday, Friday. I'm sorry. Friday.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you're gonna jump the gun, man. That's
Yeah.
not enough time.
No,
You're
but
strict,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you right now though. But like, if they really keep going off like this, I might do 2 a week. Maybe one on a Monday night and one on a Friday night. Beginning
Man,
of the
don't
week.
do this to me. Don't do that.
They keep doing
Get me
it
all
like this.
hyped up. Like,
I said
don't
maybe.
do this.
I said maybe. Lady Duke, thank you
you
very
even
much.
throw that maybe out there, and it's just like, you just don't throw me a carrot, man, and expect me not to fucking look at the cake right next to it.
Bro,
That's
I'm
what I
a-
told my mom.
listen,
Maybe means
Listen,
yes.
listen.
My mom
I'm
doesn't
throwing.
like yes.
I am throwing the seed. All right. If you want to let it grow,
Yeah.
let the fucker grow.
no.
If not,
no,
it's
Weezy.
cool.
Weezy, there's no baby carrot tossing, all right? It's
No,
burger
seed.
tossing. You gotta
shit.
feed him the burgers and hot dogs, damn it!
He want that baconator, huh?
I love you, Ed.
I'll eat it straight on stream just for Cryptic. I swear I will.
Yo, that's the next podcast. It's only going to be 15 minutes long. X is going to host it, and it's going to be him eating a bacon here.
It's just gonna be straight munching. And
He's going to be
slurping
looking
for
at
Hesse.
he's going to be looking at the camera, right? He's going to look at the
Take
camera
a
like
little
this.
wink.
You're going to be seeing the twinkles in his eyes, and you're going to be like, X is,
A little
oh,
wink.
he's
No, seriously,
going to be
guys,
seducting
I am,
you the way that he licks that patty.
I am bad about that, and I've already talked about. That's why I can joke about it. Like it's not a new thing for me. Like I'm bad at it because I will sit here and get to playing with these guys for a long period of time.
Thank you,
and
Werewolf.
my stomach will get just to the point where it's like, okay, bro, you're gonna have to refill at some point.
Hey,
In order for me to do that, it's like, do I put everything on pause, or do I just roll with it and try to eat while I play?
right,
And I'm horrible with it.
right, really
I'm
quick.
absolutely horrible with it.
Really quick, guys. Going back to what we was talking about, how Team Arctic and Team Duke started. We're here to hear you guys out on your personal life. Werewolf put just a couple minutes ago in the chat that you've sat through hundreds of hours of suicide prevention and the stuff. And if you feel like you're at that point, DM me. So again, guys, Werewolf's there for you guys too. If you guys are ever in that spot, he has hours and hours dealing with that kind of stuff. So if you guys are ever feeling like that and you need just a stranger, reach out to him.
Eddie.
Yeah, reach out. I'd rather you reach out, and if it's something drastic and you need to talk to someone like right away, and I'm streaming, whisper it to me. I promise you, I'll talk to you. I'll end my stream, or I'll let you know. Give me a couple of minutes. Someone, I'll take the moment out of my time to reach out to someone to reach out to you. I mean, again, we're family. We all stick together. All right, we all look out for one another. I might not be able to get to you right then and there, same as X or Tacman or Cryptic or Psy. We always have members, whether or not they're regular members and viewers or they're streamers. There's always going to be someone in Team Arctic and Team Duke Stars support squad, heroes and villains. That will literally let you cry on their shoulders.
Reach out to any one of them. If it's that bad, let us know.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
God damn it!
100%.
Now I need to vent. Weezy got me all in my feels.
What did I do? What did I do?
He just told you.
You got the
Now I
Rona
gotta keep
quick.
Weezy up longer.
I know.
But real quick,
I'm melting in my chair. I'm like,
No, it's good though. I mean, like,
but real quick, are we doing like how we did it this week again? I'm assuming like we're gonna let the teams decide like the topics and stuff for next week, right?
Rex said that he was going to hit the Discord up and drop some ideas.
There's still a bunch of them that we haven't. even-
Oh yeah, I mean, dude, we got content
went
for
over
the
either.
next year if we want.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was just
Yeah.
reading where
And here's the
things
good thing
tonight
about
people were
this.
saying. So
Here's even an even better thing. Even if we run out of ideas, like that are being put in the Discord, we can always bring up like this exact same topic again. Because by then we've grown and we've learned and we've seen more to be able to help advise new streamers on how to start and the do's and don'ts and
Right.
everything
even maybe
like that.
people in
At that
chat
point.
might have new experience they might want to tell us about. So
Well,
Exactly.
well,
So,
like
I
I,
mean,
said, the one new experience that we've had tonight that I didn't think was going to happen was I knew that we was going to chat, and I knew the chat was going to be in there chatting, but I never expected myself to go read off their comments and have us discuss that. You know what I mean? So to be able to do that, I hope we can carry that magic into the next one because that's really making the chat and the community feel more personal to them for this ChillCast.
Oh, most certainly.
So again, if you guys like what we're doing and you guys want us to continue, please, let us know. We'll keep it up. But I really think, like, right now we're at 17. I really think we're going to,
Yeah.
do another one. I mean,
gotta-
like, this is crazy. I didn't expect. I told Cryptic before we went live, before you guys all jumped in the party, dude, I don't care if I hit 10. I don't care if I hit 10 views. I'm going to still call that a good stream. Yo, I went live and like there was like I think I seen 29 people at one point.
yeah.
I was like, holy shit! Like I've never hit them numbers.
random rated you with a
12 or 11 or 12, yeah.
12, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then just people just came in, so I mean, like it's pretty cool. Oh, good concept.
And I was like,
Feed's
I
over
thought
there
it was-
telling me I better do one, and Scully's saying the ChillCast is awesome. So I mean, like, dude, I love you guys. Thank
I
you.
was like, I said in the chat, like, do you mind if I come in? And someone was talking, and I seen you wave your fingers, like, yeah, got it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know how because I don't want to, cut
I
you
didn't
guys
wanna
off.
interrupt.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut people off when they're chatting.
That's why I
Just to be
went
like, yeah, come on,
quiet.
Tackman. So,
But thank you guys for having me. I know this wasn't.
no, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Tech.
Yeah, exactly.
Any time, dude. It's not a closed lobby, bro.
Nope. Nope. Is there anything else you guys in the party chat want to discuss before I mute you guys?
Yeah.
So we say bye to the chat. What's up? Well, before I mute you guys, after you're done, Cryptic, and you guys are all done, I'll let you guys say goodbye to the chat, and then I'll mute you guys so I could say bye to them before we go offline. So,
All right.
go ahead.
So, I know it wasn't the most organized tonight, and it probably never will be, to be honest. You put me, Wheezy, Tack, and X, and Hesse, and whoever else in the party, it's just going to get conjumbled. It's going to get messy. But I know at my own standpoint, from the amount of time and effort I've helped in trying to get this thing together, you little penguins, as Wheezy would love to call you guys, have shown up, shown love, been fucking amazing. Wreck, Feed, what was it, Putter Punk Princess or something like that?
Gutter Punk Princess. Yeah.
For asking all the questions and everything. You guys have been truly interactive with everything. Even to everyone just coming in and putting their own responses to the chat, like Lady Duke and, Feed and Gothic and Werewolf and everyone else. You guys have all been truly amazing on being as interactive with us as we have been with you guys. Very much appreciated. I know for a guarantee that that's not just from my point of view, that's from everyone that's in the, party chat. Again, you guys might have heard things that you guys don't agree with, in terms of do's and don'ts. But that's the great thing about streaming is there's never one set way to get there.
No.
It's a journey, and that journey is going to take each person in its own direction.
Yep. We was able to expand on so many different aspects of it.
Exactly, and that's another really good thing about it is like this whole thing enables us to, clarify and cover like 99% of all of the discussion that we're going through. And if it's not just Wheezy expressing it, then it's me, and then if it's not me, it's X, and to whoever else may or may not be in the party chats, Essie, Tackman, we all have that different side of a view that helps keep all of it covered.
Yep.
It's such an amazing thing that this podcast was able to really get going as good as we did. I know for very specifically Wheezy and everyone that had any input and trying to get this started, we all greatly appreciate you guys coming out as big and as hard and supportive as you guys all have tonight. Like, truly, you guys made this an amazing experience. X, thank you for dealing with the food jokes and such. You already know that we've had this discussion like a million and one times, dude. We all know that shit just bothers me. I don't know why. It's the same thing, like, if you're sitting next to me and just mouth open chewing, like, no, you're gonna get backhanded. Like, don't do that shit. Like, I just don't know. It just gets to me. Wheezy taking the blunt bit of the joke there for the music.
Yeah,
again,
I owned up to it too.
Guys, like Wheezy said it, we've had conversations where we all disagreed, but we all still cool as shit. That's such a beautiful thing in its own right. Pac-Man, thank you for at least joining in with us and helping to discuss it even further. I hope that if anything advice-wise came out of this, and you continue to stream as good as you have been, man, I hope you take some of it to heart and it helps you.
Hell yeah.
Essie, I hope the same thing for you. X, me. For me, none of this shit fucking counts because I'm just a supporter. I'm just here to help you guys entertain your communities. You know, I'm in your chats. If I'm not in your chats, I'm in your party chats. If I'm not in your party chats, I'm in your game and your party chats. You know,
Right.
being the jokey person, the asshole, y'all already know. But, yeah, you guys have done an amazing job tonight helping Weezy. Like, truly. It's very much appreciated. I am almost certain that Weezy feels the exact same way.
He's like,
I'm very
sleepy.
no. Like I'm very humble right now. You know,
He's on
like,
cloud nine right now.
I am.
Yeah.
I mean, like I really am.
You know,
Weezy
was sitting here earlier, and he's all like, dude, if I only get 10. And, like, dude, I was tempted to start contacting everyone in the Discord and just being like, look, if you're streaming, cut your shit and come raid this dude. Like, make us fucking worthy for him. You know, I didn't because it's not my place, you know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have to go tell people to be here to support Weezy. You know what I mean? That should just be without question. He started this family. We should all be there for him. You know what I mean? But, like, if you have IRL and shit going on, cool. You know, I get it. If you're in the UK and you're sleeping, or if you're in Turkey and sleeping, you know, I get it, dude. Like, you guys are, like, 8 hours ahead of us and whatnot, but, you know, no, Weezy, congrats, dude. Hell of a fucking first podcast.
Thank you.
Fucking amazing. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Chat, thank you guys for doing my ranty, ravey, super passionate, but super assholic shit going. And before I give up, I have to do this for the Wheezy. I have to Wheezy one time this shit real quick.
I'm not gonna do it.
I have to Wheezy one time this for Wheezy. Oh, booty hole.
I knew it was coming.
Booty hole.
I knew it. I knew
All right.
it was coming.
Now, I'm all done. X, if you want to say anything, Wheezy, SE,
Thank
Tag,
you, Cryptic.
whatever. It's on you guys.
Thanks, Script.
No, I'm good.
Just thank you to everyone. And that includes the party, but a very special shout out to the chat. You guys made this podcast more than what we could have bargained for. That's for certain.
Yeah.
Again, you guys see these kind of conversations that we had tonight. You know, for us, it's a normal. I mean, we're always talking, but again, Weezy had this idea to bring it out and to see how it would go, and clearly it got knocked right out of the fucking park. So,
and I think it's just gonna get bigger from here. I mean, like everyone that's in the chat, they're saying that they love it. The ChillCast is amazing. You know, we come out and start advertising for the next one. You know, you guys in the chat's just gonna come in and be like, dude, that ChillCast that you guys did was epic. You know, your friends is gonna see that. I mean, it's from here on out, guys. It's on its way up. I really believe that. You know, I'm gonna start building a PC that's gonna be geared towards running an OBS a lot stronger and a lot more efficient, because I'm gonna be getting a lot more interaction for you guys. Like I said, this what you guys see right now. This is just day one. Wait till you see what I can do at day 100 of this. Episode 100. This is only episode 1. Next will be episode 2, and we'll keep going, but yeah, we're going to learn more,
Again,
It was so
Go ahead,
weird to
Tag.
have people. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
Sorry, it's something I'm not used to. Acting with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It is so crazy to see the group that came. It was just something different. I expected it. So glad it worked.
Cryptic, thank you for
Good
changing
shit,
that.
dude.
I was just thinking that, man.
And
So-
like Crip said too, we have people that we know are like our diehard supporters that couldn't make it tonight because a lot of them are overseas. We know they want to support, but we're not going to take offense to them not showing up. You know what I mean? It's we know they want to be here, and they're supporting us every day. Time differences are an issue.
It's hard.
They're
It's
always
hard.
going to be an issue. So don't think because if you guys didn't see any certain person or whatever not show up, that's not the case. If they could be here, believe me, they would be. Anyone that is a part of this team and stuff, I know without a shadow of a doubt would be here if they could be here.
Yep. And
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
thing is like again, the time zones and everything. Sophia Dracul, she was going to be here. She was really excited for it. She got to see her son today. So she spent all day with him. She's tired. She hit us up in the Discord, apologized that she couldn't make it. Let me get a shout out for Sophia, guys. She's the one that dropped tonight's idea. We seen all the ideas, the list, and this is the one that we picked. This came from Sophia. So, shout out for Sophia for this. I'm sorry that she missed it. This podcast will stay up on my Twitch channel until whenever they expire. However, I'm going to download them onto my PC and then we're going to upload them. I have a personal YouTube channel. Weezy Weez has his own personal YouTube channel. Just ain't done nothing with it. I'm going to upload my podcast from Twitch up to there for replay value. So if you guys ever want to come back later and watch this, or, hell, you know what? 6 months from now, we might actually pull this video up and rewatch it live on stream and laugh our ass off, because of,
to be like,
the 100th episode anniversary or something like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Again, my mind's always thinking of ideas, right?
Yeah.
hopefully by then we get this script thing worked out.
That kind of
Like
hurts,
we
Tat.
actually follow it.
That kind of hurts, Tat.
No.
I
We had
know.
fun.
I'm
It's
joking.
just like how we had it. Yeah.
Dude, it's
But
3
it was
hours and
great.
37 minutes long. Like,
I didn't even think we could go like you said, an hour. I think. Okay. Nope.
no, we blew that shit up. Well, now I know. Hey, it's going to start off at 10, but we're going to put to question mark to be determined. I guess because I can't give an average time.
To be
like-
determined.
So when does it end, Weezy? It'll end when we say it ends. Like, my chat don't want me to stop this. We can go 24 fucking hours. But please
When
don't
somebody
make me
passes
do
out
that. Please don't make
and
me
they
do that,
wake
chat.
up.
I'm not. I just
Not
mentally
tonight.
can't do it.
There's no way in hell.
I mean, I could tonight, but y'all gonna have to give me a couple minutes. Oh, no, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Where the fuck am I gonna find a Red Bull at this late at night?
I have one
2 o'clock?
next to me.
Oh shit! Yeah, it is going on too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1:40 in the morning.
I'm
And
gonna
we,
get off
and
this.
we
I have to use the
still
bathroom.
got 18 viewers in here. All right, Hess, man, I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Don't encourage.
Essie, man, thank
Um,
you, dude. Appreciate you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Easy before you
Later, everybody.
They're all
Later,
later. man.
Hess.
above mute out and
I'll tell
before you
to
mute
go
out and
to
drop
go
us,
work.
Weez.
Yeah.
Thank you. For using my scene that I created for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you for creating it.
Henry with his new little lovely tat.
I tell
Gotta
you,
love it.
you got him drunk as fuck, and he don't remember what he did that night. Like, he's kind of in shame.
Oh, he remembers. He remembers.
He's like that roll over of shame, when you roll over and you don't know what the fuck you did, and you're looking at your arm, you got a
See,
tattoo.
I was gonna put it.
He's about
I
to
was gonna
call
put it in the
Mama
ice cube.
Penguin. He's gonna call Mama Penguin and be like, "Listen, I was such a good kid. My mom's gonna kill me."
I was gonna put it on the ice cube, but the ice cube just seemed like really out of place to place it.
Yeah,
So I decided, I was like, you know what, up on the upper arm, that sounds dope.
right. No,
And
no,
we just
that's
got
good.
a dose of badassery going. So.
Right. And like I said, with the way that I wanted this to evolve, we're gonna keep this scene, but I'm gonna have so many more scenes, so many different camera angles. I want to get 2 or 3 cameras linked into one scene, so you guys can get different angles, or I can switch scenes, and you guys would get you guys got the scene right here looking at me from my game's camera, but then I could put a camera right here in front of my computer, and you guys can get more of a face-on view as well. So I mean, there's, I want to explore and grow and evolve this. I'm still going to stream Team Arctic video games day in, day out. That's not going to change. We're just going to add one more thing to the whole Team Arctic experience, and that's the podcast. And it's Team Arctics. It's really your guys' podcast. I just host it. That's it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I'm struggling.
All right,
Tired
Tackman.
as shit.
All right, Tackman. Go ahead and hop off the mic, brother. I appreciate you being here. Thanks again.
Yeah, you guys have a
Definitely.
good
Thank you.
night.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All right,
guys.
man.
Thanks for having me.
Nighty night.
That was
All right,
fun.
guys. X-rated, cryptic, Tackman, Hesse. Man, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, shucks. All right. Later, guys.
Later, man.
Yo, Team Arctic. Listen. You guys have just came in and wrecked everything I expected for this podcast. I agree. I can't see. I can't come up with the words. Right? You guys has just made this podcast a major success, not just for me, but for the Team Arctic, Team Duke Stars. I mean, just to see where we was a year ago to where we're at now, really shows the proof of some of the stuff that we was talking about. Always look forward to evolve your channel. Always take these ideas that you have and don't be afraid to try them. Again, I didn't think this podcast, I was hoping this podcast would take off, but I didn't think it was going to take off like this. Have all you guys in the chat. A lot of you guys come in here, saying the ChillCast was awesome. It's dope. I mean, just, you guys were amazing. Showing the love for me, showing it for the rest of the community. I can't appreciate y'all enough for what you guys have done. So, yeah, we made it through a platform shutdown, and honestly, I think that just made us even stronger. So, again, guys, I appreciate it. The ChillCast will be live again next Friday at 10 p.m. Don't ask. I don't know what the topic is. We'll figure that out as the week goes on. So, yes, thank you everyone for coming. I greatly appreciate that. We are a family Gothic. I can't even talk. I agree. I've been talking for 4 hours straight. So if I'm starting to stutter and just bear with me. Please, just bear with me. Listen, guys. Round of applause for you guys. Listen. I love you guys. Thank you for everything you guys do. Not only just in the streams, but in the community. In real life. On Facebook. Discord. Twitter. Mixer. Twitch. It used to be Mixer. YouTube. Just everything. Every role in this whole family is vital. I appreciate everything that you guys do. Take a brand. Take an idea. And fucking run with it. This right here is proof. This right here is proof as to taking an idea and running with it. And you guys made me run a marathon. And it was awesome. So again, guys, we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. Not this live stream. I mean, it's almost 4 hours long, right? Like, who does a podcast for 4 hours? We do, bitch. Anyways, guys, I've had a very good night. Thank you very much. Support Squad, Team Arctic, Heroes and Villains, and Team Duke Stars. I appreciate you guys. Much love. A lot of you guys that just randomly stopped in, drop some love, drop some hosts. Welcome to the Chill Zone. I hope you guys come back, hang out with us again. Again, ChillCast will be live again next Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. I don't know the subject, but I will personally, me, Wheezy Wheeze, we'll be bringing the Chill Zone back online. During the weekend, it's to be determined, depending on what I got. But I will be back regardless, no matter what. If you miss Wheezy, Monday morning, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. If I sleep in a little bit, I apologize. I promise I'll get on as soon as I can. But Monday through Friday, I'm a morning streamer. So you can get your coffee. You can get your energy drink, your cereal, whatever you got to do. Your music, get it. Because the Chill Zone goes live Monday through Friday. We try to hit 10 a.m. Every once in a while I'll be early. But every once in a while I'm late. So it is what it is. Oh, X is giving out them fucking subs. Let's go, X. Thank you. Welcome, Slayer. Thank you for being here. Again, everybody. I mean, dude, I got so many people in here that I haven't seen yet. And I really hope to get to know you guys some more. Again, we're not just a team, we're a family, Everyone in the chat can tell you that, right? We have a record that just can't be touched, right? I mean, there's plenty of teams out there. There's plenty of squads out there, but there's not another Team Arctic. And I love that about my community, you know. This is something that I didn't work very hard at creating. It just happened. So, but anyways, guys, I appreciate the support. You guys are all amazing fucking people. X, thanks, man. Thanks. I mean, like, see, it's shit like that. Like, man, I don't do this for me. I do it for you guys, man. Like, I do a little bit of it for me to keep me, you know, entertained and stuff. But it's insane, you know. An idea that I had, I never thought that it would come out like this. So, again, guys, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Team Arctic, Team Duke Stars, Support Squad, Heroes and Villains. I mean, dude, there's just so much thank yous I gotta give out that I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So, guys, I appreciate you again for the 100th time. How many times am I gonna say that? I'm just gonna end the stream, and that's it for us for the night. So again, thank you guys. Thank you for stopping by, the subs, the hosts, the comments, the lurks. I mean, just we stayed steady at over 20 viewers pretty much the whole night. Man, I haven't hit those numbers yet on Twitch, guys. On Mixer, towards the end, I was getting close to that, but it's another hurdle that we just crossed. So I'm going to bed tonight, guys. Very humble, very humble. You guys have a good night. Gothic, enjoy your night at work. I hope it goes pretty good. Cryptic, thank you very much. X-Rated, thank you. Hesse, Tackman, thank you. Feed, thank you for being here tonight. Slayer, thank you for yeah, should we go raid somebody? Like, just someone random? Thank you, thank you. I said that earlier that I got to get better at that. We should go raid someone random. Just, I'm going to have... let me see where it's at. Yeah, let's fucking chill raid the fuck out of somebody. Let's see who's live that I follow. Alright, we're gonna go raid Hawaii Girl. She's from, now, Zero's got 5 already, and I wanna... Now, we're gonna go hit up, Hawaii Girl. Yeah, we're gonna... Zero? Zero sounds good? You talking about, DCTA? Like, we'll blow his fucking chat up. Like, damn. He's got 5 already. Y'all want to do that? Alright, we're going to do that. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, everyone. That you guys are fucking amazing. Yo, hashtag Team Arctic, Team Raid, Chill Raid. Do it the fuck up, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you. Thank you very much. Love you.